with Phil stumping drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Char that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're sick of across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of clawless cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and I forgot to set this up probably. 2 seconds, my bad. That's my bad. 2 seconds, yeah, I knew I was getting something, my bad. Let's make sure go here, here, and there you go, you can see the screen. Hey guys, King Jet here, welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Wednesday, 12th of March 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you've had a very good day so far. Yesterday was a strange fucking day. Let's just fucking get this out here right out the fucking way. Yesterday was fucking weird. It was a good kind of weird, but it was still fucking weird. You know that sort of fucking thing. Like, have you ever been into it with somebody and they do something like unexpected, and you're like, what the fuck are they doing? But it's still kind of nice. That kind of fucking sensation. You know what I mean? When it's like, I'm not sure why the fuck that happened. Kind of. What? Maybe, I don't know. Phil didn't beg yesterday at all. Well, kind of. He did kind of beg, and I've actually caught it here. On Phil's daily crap, there was some slight little hintage of begging. Anytime Phil wanted to beg during the day, during the streams, during the gameplay, he actually stopped himself. Like, he had to keep physically stopping himself from begging. You know, I've got an example actually right here. So I made a tweet, and by God, it popped up 150 fucking likes on that bad boy. You know what I mean? That shit popped off, man. I'm going for this shit doing numbers. Hey, Ramon Sanchez, how you doing, pal? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, and I've actually got a little clip here. In this fucking sea of tweets or whatever, I do have a clip somewhere. Where the fuck is that? You know, hold on, 2 seconds. Yeah, here's a clip here. So here is Phil getting ready to beg and then stopping himself from begging. He caught himself in time. This is during his day stream of playing Call of Duty. By a Prophet told him. So Prophet told me about this particular one here. So yeah, he caught this one, told me about it. I was like, holy shit, yeah, he was about to beg and he stopped himself.
So guys, we still got about 2 hours left. I started early and we're going, you know, full length of the stream. So we're getting, you know, a good 4 hours of Call of Duty in today.
So yeah, naturally he would have been like, you know, guys, it's time to... He almost got himself caught in the old trap of like begging. But he caught himself in time and said, guys, we've got time. We still have like 4 hours of streaming. Yeah, basically Phil reminded his audience that his stream will end when it ends, which is very kind of Phil to remind his audience that when the stream comes to an end, that means the stream's over. But yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But yeah, he was definitely about to fucking beg, and he caught himself from fucking begging. And it was, there's one of many examples of the fucking bizarre nature of what happened like fucking yesterday. It was like strange as fuck. You know, I don't understand why Phil did what he did yesterday. Although, as I said though, I did say though, he kind of begged in the daily crap, you know. Here's what I mean by this, okay? Daily crap, look what happens.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, full day of streaming. There will be a level 1 podcast in the morning, and I will, on that podcast, recap the Five Nights at Freddy's marathon, because we didn't get to even talk about it really today. Most people were still watching it, so we didn't really even discuss it. And
he's going to bring out a marathon, which of course means he's probably going to mention money at some capacity. So I'm interested to see how he fucking manages to talk about the money without coming across as begging. But there's more.
Obviously, I'd like to have a chance to talk with everyone about it and how it went and all of that. Plus other topics, of course. And then we will be doing Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii on the first stream. And then the late stream will be Lego Night, where we are going to wrap up the building of this Lego succulent plant. So 3 more to go to wrap it up.
So this is where the begging comes into play, because like, he tries to stop himself before it's too late, but he can't, and he's kind of caught in his own little thing. But you'll see what I mean soon.
3 has taken about 2 hours, so I figure we'll finish it up tomorrow night. Nice, chill, interactive stream, just like the first 2 were. And being a man of my word, if this stream does well, meaning people show up and engage and support, and it's all going in line with the first 2 streams, then I'd be willing to get a bigger, better Lego set, perhaps something that's licensed, something that's themed, you know what I mean, has intellectual property attached to it rather than just a generic plant, or maybe something else. We'll talk about it, all right? But let's see how the stream goes tomorrow night. I'm hoping that there isn't basically lack of interest, because now it's the 3rd night I'm doing it. The first 2 nights went really well, so I hope they continue to do well, okay? Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow and see if people still show up for it and support and engage and support it or not. We'll see.
Exactly. He choked on the word support, and then he still said it anyway, because he's like, oh well, this is the whole fucking point of him still doing the fucking Lego streams. So yeah, he kind of choked on the word support, and he's like, ah shit, I've got to kind of commit to it now, because there's the whole point of it.
So that's that tomorrow night. So fun day tomorrow. One final thing. As you know, if you've been checking out my content recently, I've been having a lot of problems with my cameras. Where
we don't fucking care about that. Yeah, basically the rest of Daily Crap, which is basically him saying, yeah, tech issues. Wow, who fucking cares? So is he live yet? Is he even there yet? I've got Phil's stream page open, so I know if he's live or not yet, but he's not even in his fucking chat yet. So yeah. Yesterday, a very odd day. What do you guys have your own theories? Like, what do you guys think caused Phil to not beg whatsoever? A lot of people have a lot of different fucking theories. People are saying, oh, Cat left him. People are saying, oh, he got a community guideline strike. People are saying he got advice from Kino Casino or whatever to not beg because he just got $1,200. What do you guys think? I mean, you guys, by all means, share your theories as to what caused Phil to actively try and avoid begging the entire day yesterday. And of course, do you think as well it's going to continue today? Do you think we're going to go back to normal today, or do you think he's going to maintain this lack of, this sheer, lack of begging for today? I don't fucking know. It's a strange one indeed. Brian thinks he's pretty sure it's at this point as YouTuber Kick watching him. It's possible. I mean, I don't think he'll care about Kick as much watching him, because he's very aware that he's been on the front page of Kick a couple of times, so they're very aware of him. But YouTube would be a bigger deal, I think, for him, because obviously that is literally his life, his livelihood is tied in with YouTube. So if YouTube clamping down on him and paying attention to him and what he says and does would be a far bigger deal than Kick. Kick's been good for him, very quickly, short term, but I think Phil would survive if Kick were to clamp down on him a bit. But if it was all Phil's like, he's all done setting up, laptop updated, so I had to refresh stuff, who fucking cares. Brian says, apparently from what I've heard, Kick protects our female streamers more than YouTube does, so it could be a case of Kick clamping down on Phil's aggressive language towards Stranger X. I mean, that's a possibility. Sonic is saying Kino dissed DSP yesterday, the day prior, but he's breaking YouTube terms of service and Washington laws. So there you go, there you go. Phil better behave, says Mr. White. I need bingo, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Christ, man. I mean, who knows? We'll have to wait and see what fucking Phil does today. There's a couple of videos to go through. Wait. Snort Brunel made a compilation here. From Phil rage quitting and double rage quitting Call of Duty Black Ops 6, failing to flip burgers, and my wife didn't leave me, she is downstairs. That's a quote from Phil apparently. So there's a little video here of Snort Brunel's compilation from yesterday's antics, and we also have a video here made by Dick Stroke and Phil Vlogs, who of course highly edits his stuff, to kind of make it more entertaining, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what this kind of entails as well. We'll wait for Phil to go live, but first of all, let's have a recap from Snort Brunel from yesterday's antics.
Hardpoint lockdown.
What the? Dude, I just want to play a real match and they keep putting me in progress in matches. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun. I want to play a real match. They have to let me though. They're being very...
This is not yesterday. This is yesterday. Because the thing said night stream there, but it was day stream yesterday, wasn't it? I don't think this was last night. Although I think it might include day stream as well, and then the night stream from yesterday. Yeah, I think that's what happens.
You're stupid about it tonight. and not let me play a real match. That's 2 in a row where I start mid-match and we're down massively on points. Like, come on.
This is a new video, Mr. Mike saying we watched this. This is a brand new video. This is 1 hour ago. This was uploaded. So, yeah. So, I mean, I assume this was like the most recent gameplay footage or whatever, and it's not when else got this compilation. I don't know.
He rage quit! He rage quit! Oh my god, he rage quit! Are you fucking serious?
How could there, wait a minute, how could there have been a mine? That literally didn't happen on my screen. On my screen, he did not throw a mine down. I killed him. You see what I mean about this game? This is so stupid. And by the way, the team quit, look. So, I guess we're not going to get a Master Splinter match. We're not going to get one. Because this idiot keeps following me. And, sadly, I can't get into a match that's, like, worth playing. Why am I playing a match where I freeze in place and then I'm dead? And then on my screen, I murder someone melee, but on their screen, they threw a mine down at my feet. But it didn't happen. It's so bad.
You're ashamed of yourself for rage quitting that.
This is definitely from yesterday's gameplay, by the way, because the goal says 58, which is what Phil was at yesterday, so yeah.
What the?
Phil's making burgers? Burger?
It won't go on, look. Why won't the burger go on a bun? It won't. Dude, I can't do it.
Phil doesn't know how to put a burger on a bun. Oh, holy shit.
They won't go together. Now the burger's gone. What the hell? What's going on here? Well, he's gonna be upset. He's gonna say I took too long. It ain't my fault that the game mechanic didn't work, because it really didn't.
Do you need to slice the burger bun, perhaps, Phil?
There you go.
Fuck off.
Thank you very much to Diablo Lord of Darkness for popping 11-month bingo Barry membership message saying it is not me. I did everything correct. It's the game, it's the chat, it's everything but me. Yeah, Phil's fucking life fucking mantra is like fucking blaming everything apart from himself, of course. So yeah, it's just fucking, that's just a classic DSP for you. Brian's asking, have I ever heard of a channel called Let's Game It Out? I don't think I have. Don't think I have, no. Why'd you ask?
Yeah, why isn't it working now? Look, it won't work anymore. It worked before.
Ah, here's Snotbreel's little thing. Since yesterday, March 11th, Pigroach has been acting strange and his begging rate has dropped from 5,000% to 1%. That's how radical a change was. Rumours suggest that perhaps you should call his attention to his predatory behaviour towards vulnerable people, aka PR cult. It's a theory. All we can do is theorise, but as one possible theory, of course, you know, as one possible theory. The thing is, well, because Phil didn't beg as much anymore, it's like, it actually made his content, well, technically, if Phil replaced the begging with good commentary, or any sort of actual commentary, it would have been good, but instead of begging, Phil just didn't beg and had so much more deader than usual. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, so the begging reduced drastically, but so did Phil's words coming out his mouth. As a content creator, that's kind of important to kind of talk to your audience quite regularly. So because he couldn't beg, he just didn't fucking talk, really. So that was pretty much what Phil's streams were. It was so fucking bizarre.
Before, now I can't make a burger. It's a glitch. What do you want me to do with this shit? I can't do it.
Try slicing the bun. Maybe the bun needs sliced.
It won't work. I don't know what to do.
I can't do anything. I'm useless. I can't do anything of use to anyone right now. What a waste of space I am.
Oh, so the gate to Brian explained that channel, the Let's Game Out channel, that Let's Game Out. It's an amazing channel, completely breaking games. You'd be having a blast with this game for sure, lol. See, I might have seen a video or two from him in the past, I'm not entirely sure. It rings a vague bell, but I'm not sure exactly, you know. But yeah, other people have heard of his channel and people are saying it's very good. Yes, so there you go. It sounds like fun. So the guy intentionally tries to break games. That's kind of, you know, has fun with breaking games. Cool, that's cool stuff. That's cool stuff. Crazy man. But yeah, Phil having problems making burgers. He's got no problems. He has no problems consuming them and devouring them. You know, hint hint, hit the goals, not shit. But yeah, making them is a whole different kettle of fish.
It doesn't work anymore. It worked at first, and now it doesn't work. So I guess I already lost. I can't make the burger. Look at what? It won't go on the bun. I'm doing this over and over, and it's not working. So now the hot dog is bad. Yo, what do you want me to do? Your game doesn't work.
But I have no idea if you're meant to try and slice the burger bun, or if is this a glitch? Is Phil actually fucking getting screwed over here, or is he just dumb? I've never played this game, so I don't know. I assume it wouldn't hurt to try to fucking slice the burger bun open. I don't know. To me, that's a fucking potential thing to attempt. But other than that, I got no idea why it's not letting him put the burger in the bun.
It just passes through.
Like, I'm making like $5 to $10 a night when I stream it, so I could be flipping burgers and making more.
So I can't, dude. I can't actually beat the game. I'm never gonna be able to advance because the burger is glitched.
Imagine standing at a fucking window watching this buffoon attempt to fucking make burgers and just go, why? Why won't my burger go on the bun? And now the hot dog stinks. Why?
What? Guess what I was just told? Whoa. I was just told you can only do one at a time. Wow.
That is actually pretty shit. That's actually, that's not a great mechanic, by the way. Because the hot dog was still there, it wouldn't let him put the burger in the bun. Wow, that is actually pretty fucking shit. I'd be kind of annoyed too. You think multitask, here's all your food together, so have a nice day. No, you got to like make one and get it to him and then go, and that's a wee bit of shit.
Ow. I was told you could only do one at a time. That's lame. How are you supposed to know that?
McDonald's has now accepted my job application.
Look,
I love that fucking clip, Jesus Christ. What's Phil saying now? These cams are ridiculous, turned off again. Replugs, so hopefully it'll work now. I'm pretty sure it's not the cams. No way the cam just overheated when it was only on for 5 minutes. Who fucking knows, Phil? Are you live yet, DSP? Are you actually live yet? So I can... Yes, Phil's stream is live. There we fucking go. Let's fucking mute this crap before the music fucking kicks in. Of course, the big question, the burning question of the fucking day, of course. Will the bed counter stay at 0 today? We don't know. We don't fucking know. But we'll wait for Phil to go live properly. Let's enjoy the rest of Phil trying to fucking make food very badly.
burger.
Burger.
What is going on?
That was a bad burger. Did you not see the green coming off the burger? Hold on.
Told you could only do one at a time.
Look this. Look this. Yeah, it's glowing green that went off. It was sitting there for so long. So you gave the guy a bad burger, for God's sake.
Put burger. What is going on? Lettuce and ketchup? He didn't say lettuce and ketchup. What do you mean look at the board? Burger, cheese ketchup, lettuce, cheese, mustard. Oh, so they're telling you on the board what you need to make?
Jesus fucking Christ, man. He is so bad at video games. And he would be so bad at actually, work for fucking video games. Oh my god. Holy shit. The board's right there to help him. He's like, oh fuck your lettuce and sauce. Just have a normal burger. Have this crappy burger that's going off.
Had no clue. Oh. That's weird, because everyone else has said what they wanted, and this time he didn't. Do any of you put lettuce on your hot dogs? I have never put lettuce on a hot dog.
He wants lettuce on his hot dogs. No, no. The customer wanted lettuce on a hot dog. You give the customer what they fucking want. You have the fucking means that you're making the food for them. Phil, this is not about what you want or what you're used to fucking doing. Yeah, fucking dick. Imagine this cunt in the fucking fast food industry, Jesus Christ. Brian has a clip here of an example of like the game thing. I don't know what you mean. I'll just click on this. Let's game out. Wait, it's my bad. It was on mute. It was on mute. Here's a time-stamped example.
Yes. It's a little hard to tell if this person in here is, you know, alive. But hey, at least the tires are— oh my god, did you see that? Wait a minute. Upside down spinning tires launch you? Well, of course they would. Don't worry, buddy, we're gonna help you out. Hold that thought, something's happening here. Uh-oh, the citizens are— oh, why? Look, you guys are making it worse on yourselves. Just stay put. Well, this is great, though. I bet we can use this to get right up there. Easy, don't— okay, well. Okay, where were we? On the plus side, it looks like this van finally returned to its home planet. You know—
yeah. So he plays like— I guess he plays like mainly a bunch of Steam games or whatever, and kind of has fun with the physics mechanics. So yeah, like the voice sounds familiar. It does sound familiar, the voice a wee bit, you know. So yeah, I might have watched a video or two of theirs in the past, and I think, you know what I mean, bias. Videos like this are always fun. Videos like this are always so much fucking fun, for sure, you know what I mean? It's a great fucking laugh. But here's a video here as well, of course. Like, yeah, but there you go. Brian also included that link in the chat if you guys want to check it out for yourself. But yeah, good stuff indeed. He's not live yet. He's not live yet, no. So here we go. Let's watch the rest of this.
In my life, that sounds weird to me.
So that is $5. That gets us up to $72 of support. We are almost halfway to the goal. Almost. McDonald's. Priya's grammar.
So there we go. There's him. He addressed the goal, but he didn't hark on about it. This is the thing that people have wanted Phil to do for the longest time. He gets a contribution. He acknowledges a contribution, thanks the person for giving him money, and briefly mentions the goal, and then moves the fuck on. None of this fucking constant fucking going on and on, guys. We're trying to get to the marathon, you know what I mean? We're trying to get this goal hit or whatever. Remember, guys, for this sort of goal, but you know, the momentum's important, momentum's key, you know what shit, you know what I mean? Do you guys want to watch me stuff in my face full of food? That kind of crap. He dropped all that yesterday for some reason.
Thanks for a $2 super chat. He says, I'm sorry that Kat left you, bro. My wife didn't leave me. My wife's downstairs right now. So whatever moron is spreading rumors, they have no idea what they're talking about. Okay. Oh, Kat's pregnant and having a baby.
And I'm excited for more to see how it ends. Will there be a creepy twist ending? Will someone actually come after you? What are these ghosts you're seeing, right? I wonder. I hope you guys enjoyed chilling with me. And, you know, these indie nights are fun. These indie nights absolutely are great fun, where we get to enjoy quick games. And I think that having nights like this in the rotation works to break stuff up, right?
Oh my God, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
So, thank you guys for another cool late night chill stream of indies, and I'll see you next time for the conclusion of Kiosk. If you're watching on demand on YouTube, let me know what you think.
Who fucking
awesome.
cares?
See you then.
Mark McCauley says, hint, hint. Dude, no hint, hint. I'm outright telling you, I really would appreciate some help via tipping. That's not a hint. That's saying, if you can, please help, because it really sucked earlier today. It was so goddamn slow. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time.
There we go. I have to wait. I always have to wait for that, but I always have to wait for that fucking bit to fucking play, to fucking just, you know, move on, you know, for them fucking. There we go. Good stuff indeed. Well done, Snort Brunel. A robust compilation, if I do not say so myself. But let me share. I'll share that robust compilation in the chat. If you guys want to check that out yourself, go for it. There we are. So yeah. I think Phil's not live yet, is he still? He's still waiting for him to go live properly. Still has crappy music playing or whatever. Fantastic stuff indeed, I guess. So yeah, we'll wait for Phil. There is another video here. Dick Stroking Phil Vlogs has made a video. Remember, his videos are highly edited to kind of come across. You'll see what I mean, but it's still a good laugh.
My viewers' money is my money, but I'm entitled to their money. It's my money. Fuck out of here.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Exactly. Thanks for the money, dummies.
Band.
Camera's been on the whole time. Bounce. I'm actually a virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage disc? Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the show. We already have technical issues.
Serious technical difficulties are assailing the stream. After more than a half hour of me loafing, ghosting, and snaking Phil, I finally made it to the show.
Yeah,
Let's go!
the big return show.
It's the return of PPP.
That's right. No one misses me. I never leave. I'm always here. But you're coming back.
Always here, Phil. You need a vacation, bud. You gotta go to the zoo or whatever.
The zoo.
Is that what they're saying? You gotta go to the zoo, buddy?
Gotta go to the zoo. For some reason, this is like a thing. They want me at the zoo with my wife, documenting every moment.
You say you were gonna go to the zoo with your wife, Phil?
Yeah, like 5 years ago.
And then why didn't you go?
Because we didn't get there.
This is such a
we go.
scam, Phil. I can't believe Darkside Phil would scam us like this. Listen, this fucking Lesbo Lex showed up to the zoo. Why can't you?
Oh, I didn't even know that. Again, I'm so out of the loop with all that shit.
Yeah, but you're seething about it
idea.
all week long. You're seething that Iron Chef Sakai.
Oh god.
Smash like button tipped £1. DSP going live. But he is dead inside.
Yeah, it's actually a good point. You know, yesterday Phil was just going for the emotion yesterday for sure. You know what I mean? I've got smash that like button. Remember, smash like button for the tip. Thank you very much for that. I've added that to the bingo prize fund, and of course, remember guys, likes are super duper important for the bingo streams. 100 likes means we get three spaces, and with Phil begging less than usual, apparently, it might be more important than ever before. So I'm going to put Phil on pause. I'm going to make sure it's at 1440p. I'm going to make sure it's at 1.5 speed, and then we can enjoy. I don't know if I'm going to watch all of this compilation. You know what I mean? Because it's like 20 minutes long. You know what I mean? We'll watch some of it, okay? And then I'll link you guys to enjoy the rest of it. Whatever, you know what I mean? But we'll watch some of it. You know, like 10 minutes or something. We'll watch half. We'll watch fucking half it or something. Yeah.
I gave more money he sent to this Lesbo. What are we doing, bud?
I've told you guys I'm not for drama shit. Dude, I can't put up with it. Like, if I did your show, I would die. No fucking way.
You're determined that was a lie.
What?
You, Phil, you have a real talent for making people hate you. I don't know if it's that you have a punchable face, I don't know, the snort. I don't know what it is, but people hate you. They just hate you. Anyway, let's get into elimination.
Yes, let's do it.
We're going to power through a lot of this stuff, guys, because we want to get to Grill Phil. We want to grill Phil about the bisexual woman that's owning him at life or something.
So a few quick things about tonight, all right? So number one.
I forgot to shill and grift,
The
Phil.
shill and grift,
What
we have
am
to
I
get to
doing?
it. So ladies and gentlemen, we have WWE Topps Chrome trading cards. 7 packs of 4 cards each. $30 for this tiny box, by the way, which is ridiculous. For every $150 that we raise on tonight's show, I will open a pack live, and we will see, can we get the rare chase cards?
Phil, is this not a healthier gambling addiction for you than giving your whole paycheck to Scopely?
I don't know if there is a healthy gambling addiction, but certainly it's probably
At least you're getting something tangible. And
Right.
it's giving it directly to WWE instead of to Scopely.
It ties into our show. It ties into our content. It gives the viewer something exciting to look forward to.
Who really gives a shit about the viewer? It's about you getting to have your own gotcha experience. You have an investment. There can be a payoff, Phil. That's what it's really about. The rewards are for Phil. They're
That's
not
right.
for you.
That's right. That's
The
how it works.
peasants At home. Now let's get some subs. Let's
There you
get
go.
some donations so that we can reward Phil.
Here's the one problem that we're gonna have with this. Actually, I don't know if you've heard about this, PPP. These fucking gifted subs that are bullshit. It's happening to everyone now.
20 some bomb isn't real from
Yeah.
Jimmy Longlegs.
Exactly. And this has been happening not just to me. This has been happening to all the lolcow shows have been affected by this. They're all getting hundreds of fake subs, and no one knows what anything is real.
They're not fake, for God's sake. They're real subs, but the fucking currency sometimes is fucking lower than fucking the price of American dollar. You know, you get less money, but the subs are real. Calling them fake is just disingenuous.
This is unbelievable.
You can't just fucking stream anymore. It's like bullshit happening at every moment.
No, you can't just grift and beg online anymore.
What is
Phil.
going on? I can't even.
You're
I don't even
trying to
know.
Stop us scamming the fucking retards. No.
So-
what are we gonna do? I think I'm getting scammed by Phil. I think these memberships are all legit.
Well,
And he's trying to chits me out of my money.
Clammy V with a $5 Australian super chat, so I think that counts for about like $4.
Tip more, buddy.
Why are you streaming during the Capcom
Oh.
Cup? Didn't you qualify? No, oh, sorry, I didn't make the Capcom Cup this year. I'm
Are
such
you
a
washed,
heated
bro?
competitor. I play so seriously.
I thought you were. You were a 4th place champion in the world 20 years ago.
That's right.
What
So
happened? What happened?
at any moment, I could jump back into the competitive scene and spank everyone, but I just choose not to out of mercy.
I think you've grown old. You're a big geezer and you're washed, Phil. Are you gonna just talk about wrestling at some point or just money? Hopefully we read contributions until 1 a.m.
Right.
and then we leave.
Right.
Like ideally, that's what the show would just be, is just you giving us money and then us leaving. I'd hate to break it to you, but that's all Phil wants, and that's all I really want too. I hate to break it to you people who are still under some sort of illusion about what this is.
There you go. By the way, we're only $19 away from opening up our first pack of
Let's
WWE
get a
trading
20
cards.
right now!
Get a 20 right now. We'll do it. Let's make
get
history.
Let's go, baby! Let's see Phil do some fucking polls. It's the one thing that Phil loves more than anything in the world is doing his fucking polls. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's cards or his PNOS, Phil loves doing his fucking polls. You sick gooning freak!
For as much as Review Tech uses my O-face in his content, you think he would come on the stream and toss some money to see me pull tonight, but you know, I guess not. All right.
He pulls this $50,000 Cody Rhodes. Are you gonna split the lotto winnings with me, Phil?
Split? We didn't talk about that. We never talked about that.
He's gonna be out of here so fast. He's gonna lose my number.
Did you hear the story? So a guy, he won the lotto. Now, he always had this agreement with his best friend his whole life that each of them would buy their own lotto tickets, but if either of them won, they would split the winnings. This sucker split the winnings. What an asshole. Why would you do that? You won the lotto. It's in your name only. And he split the winnings with his friend. What a crazy idiot.
You would never do that. John Rambo comes to you. Phil, come on, man.
Who? John who? I don't know who the fuck that is. Anyway, here we go. The first pack ever of Topps Chrome 2025 collectible cards. Here we go.
Come on, we need that money.
Here we go.
Really do. We need that money. Come
I
on.
need it. I got bills to pay, man. I got bills to
We
pay.
got bills to pay.
Here we
got
go.
bills to pay.
First card. Ooh, it's a Legends card, it looks like. Looks like a Legends.
Ooh,
All right.
it's a Hogan.
John Cena.
Cena. He's bald. Cena's bald. He is bald, and he is bald as fuck. He's balder than you are, for fuck's sake. Just spray paint your fucking head. Holy shit, man.
I don't know if it's any good or not. Actually, I got to put on my reading glasses. I can't even read anymore because I'm old, like old fart.
No, not geriatric Phil again.
There's the first. Second card. It's
What the fuck?
Piper Niven, but it's in black and white.
Oh god, it's Cat. Giant chinned fucking ugly bitch.
That's
Phil,
my
is your
chromium.
dishwasher is still broken? They're saying your dishwasher is still broken.
Yeah, it is. We were going to buy another one, but we realized we probably just want to redo the whole kitchen. So we're just going to save up and do that instead.
Please, God, just fucking buy a dishwasher, Phil. For the love of God, please.
Oh my
bro.
God.
Let's go into some grill, Phil. Phil, what's going on, man? Yesterday, you had a pizza party. You really couldn't find anything better than Papa John's pizza? Because you're supposedly this Italian man who has this amazing, authentic Italian palate. And yet here you are, you cheap out and you get this shitty Papa John's pizza from a chain, Phil?
I live in Washington State. There is sadly no authentic Italian in Washington State. The Italians are on the East Coast of the U.S. and not on the West.
This is bullshit, Phil.
No.
There's
No.
no Italian people in Washington State.
Me. There's me.
There are fucking
That's it.
Italians everywhere, Phil. This is
I haven't
such
seen
a
any.
fucking cult, bro.
I can't
This
find
is
any.
such-
There's a couple restaurants out here that are okay, but there is nothing that's close to authentic Italian that I've had yet since I've lived here.
You're coping, Phil. It's okay. Let me just ask you, do you think it's a bit sad that you're doing a Papa John's pizza party alone in your mid-40s to strangers online?
No, absolutely not. Of
How
course.
old are you, Phil? You're playing with Ninja Turtles?
Hell yeah. And I love Ninja Turtles.
Phil, you're fucking 43 years old and you're loving Ninja Turtles? Bro, come on. Don't you think that eventually people should move on from their childhood?
Absolutely.
You know, this is getting a bit crazy. Ninja Turtles in 2025, I don't know.
I thought it was a fun event. The viewers seemed to like it, so it was all good.
I don't know, Phil. Let's move on. This is what everybody wants to hear about.
All right.
What the hell is going on with Iron Chef Sakai?
If you want to know the truth from my perspective, I don't know and I don't really care.
Fire!
Here's what happened
Cope!
from the perspective
Cope!
of the stream.
Cope!
Okay? So,
because it seems to me, and you can deny this and cope all that you want, but it seems to me you're pretty seething and salty that Iron Chef Sakai is giving you what you perceive as your money to this woman.
not at all. I could care less.
Let's get to the heart of this matter. What's going on with this Lex girl? You called her a slut.
Okay.
Now you're saying you're not upset, but you called her a slut.
I don't know anything about this woman at all.
Then why did you call her a slut?
I don't know who she is. I don't really know her content. I've never
You're
watched
full
her.
of
I
shit.
never heard her. None of it.
Shit, bro.
None.
You're full of shit. Then
not
why
once.
call her a slut?
There was one night, Kick actually chose to put me on the front page and highlight me for like a half an hour, something like that. Okay. I don't know
Right.
why they're doing that.
What do you mean you don't know why? It's because you're the greatest streamer alive, Phil.
I guess at the same time that I was on the front page of Kick, they also put whoever this woman is on the front page of
Yeah,
Kick.
Lesbo Lex, yeah.
So Iron Chef Sakai goes over there and starts watching her, and then he comes into my chat and he's telling everyone in my chat, "Hey everyone, here's what she's doing. You should go check her out." Dude, that's obviously against the rules. You can't be advertising someone else's content.
Well, why not? You are upset she took your money.
Oh, not the money.
Oh, the viewership then?
That's right. Let me put it this way.
Anything about the viewership or the money? Because you're saying, oh, it doesn't matter, but you
Right.
can't advertise a streamer in your chat, so it does matter.
There is no advertisement of anyone in my chat because it's always been the rule. That's like the equivalent of walking into a Subway with coupons handing out for, Papa John.
The thing is, you advertise yourself in like my chat. Should I have banned you? The fact that Iron Chef Sakai was sprinkling untold thousands of dollars on this woman's head had nothing to do with you calling her a slut.
No, not at all.
You've not seen any of her content.
Nope.
You don't know anything about her, but you just chose to call her a slut for no reason.
All I know about her is what he said in the chat that night.
And so what did he say that led you to call her a slut?
He said that on stream, her content is that she basically does aerobics on camera in a very provocative way to get people to throw her money.
You're calling her a slut. Are you aware that you show your feet in underwear for money, Phil?
Of course.
She doesn't show her underwear, and you do. I think it's pretty obvious you're upset that Iron Chef Sakai was giving her money.
I didn't care. I cared that he was derailing my stream and advertising someone else's stream on mine.
Let's just move on from that point.
Jesus Christ, man. It's so hard not to just keep watching this again because they're like, this is actually Dick Stroke and Phil Vlogs. Usually fucking heavily edits, he's to fucking make them entertaining, whatever. He's had to do like minimal editing here because the original fucking shit was quite fucking insane. So yeah. But I feel it is wise we stop there. You want to watch the rest of what the compilation is like? The link is in the chat, okay? But we should stop right there. We should, put the brakes on right now. Stop right there. Link is in the chat. But yeah, I think it's time to focus on the bingo. And of course, to play bingo, we need a bingo number. So no pressure, but can I get numbers in the chat? And I think I'm going to pick the fourth number I see in chat. The fourth number I see in the chat today will be what I use for today's bingo card. So the number 4. Mista was first with 80, Brian was second, Baron was third, and Kyle Denson. Kyle Denson was the fourth number in chat I saw. So there we go, indeed. We're going to go with Kyle Denson's number. He said 69. That's an interesting number, you dirty bastard. Oh, for God's sake. Fucking perverts. Perverts everywhere. Here. So, okay, let me type in number 69, and this is today's bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to say update, here's a thing, or here's a deal. Him giving the prayer hands, him saying comment, and him using some hateful slurs. The second row is Phil saying tired, day off, goal, him touching his face, and him saying percent. The third row is Phil saying good news, him getting at least $50+ in support, him saying stress, his voice cracking, and him snorting. The fourth row is Phil applauding, him flailing his arms, him clearing his throat, him saying new games and okay. The fifth and final row is Phil saying shocked, you guys, contributions, support, and finally, it is what it is. So that is today's bingo card we have for today's show. And of course, Sonny is correct. We have banned maths in this channel. Fuck maths. Maths fucking broke our brains last time. Plus we got it wrong because of fucking bodmas or pesmas or whatever you want to fucking call it. So yeah, fuck the maths. Just ask for a number and you're like, fucking 12 times 5 minus 7 fucking something. Yeah, fuck off. Nah. I don't want to fucking waste my time trying to fucking do some brain teasers. My brain's fucking not big enough. Yeah. This is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Good stuff indeed. Now, of course, aim of the game, as you guys will know, is fucking not basic for everyone. Aim of the game, as you guys will know by now, is for us to try and get 25 out of 25 on the bingo board you see before you on the screen. If we manage to do that, we'll add $10 more to the bingo prize fund. Good stuff indeed. Of course, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, if Phil burps, sips, or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us all a free space. For every 5 new or rejoining members we have to the bingo, we also get a free space for that. And we've got 1 so far already because of Diablo popping their membership message out on, so that's 1. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that's a free space as well. And that's the thing, it might not happen because Phil's probably stopped begging. Who fucking knows? We'll see how long that lasts. And finally though, the best for in my opinion for us to get free spaces. If we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will we get free spaces for the bingo board, you guys will also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar animation to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in full direct control of some of the ways we can get free spaces for the bingo board. The rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre bodily functions, as well as him begging like a little bitch that he is. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. I think I've covered a lot of bases. I think the only thing left for me to do is just to... I'm going to let Phil explain the last bit.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thank you very much, Phil. Yeah, piece of shit, as Phil Burnell just said right there. You've got to make sure that you've left that comment on the community post, and it's linked down in the description. If you've not yet got your marble, make sure you fucking get your marble. Leave a comment on that community post. Make sure your marble is locked in, because it could very well be you winning half of that bingo prize fund at the end of the month after we do a marble race. You have to be in it to win it, as the old saying goes. And of course that bingo prize fund is made up of a variety of different factors. You know, if we get a full house on bingo, it adds $10 to the bingo prize fund. Every Friday we have fucking marble races on these very challenging courses, and if those get completed, for every course to complete, that adds $10 as well. A quarter of my YouTube income as well is made up of the bingo prize fund, and as well as that, 100% of tips I get go out towards the bingo prize fund as well, no matter how big or small those tips are. So there we go, that's all the ways the bingo prize fund is made up. Now of course, that has us covered all the bases, and the only thing left for me to do is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Shut your hole.
And that note at time, bingo. Good luck everybody. Will Phil beg today or not? Will we find out why I didn't beg yesterday? And Sonny, before I just started there, Sonny's got a bone to me. Bigfoot versus Scott says region locked, can't get it noise. As Misa said, I have to use a VPN. Well, yeah, you have a VPN, so use it. I'll tell you what, I have been thinking about getting the game. People are suggesting I get the game. I might get the game, but I'm going to wait till payday. I'm not going to get it right now, but I'll wait till I get paid or whatever. I know it's for like 10 quid or whatever, but still, I don't want to waste 10 quid, you know what I mean? I've got a week to go until payday, you know what I mean? So I just want to make sure I don't leave myself short for anything else, you know what I mean? Like fucking essentials. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, Chad spent all his money. I go, hey, Mister, until you get paid monthly, pal, you don't know. You've never had a fucking job, I think, properly, you know what I mean? So until you get paid monthly and you got to fucking make sure you stretch out, wage across the whole month, you know what I mean? You can't just spend it willy-nilly on anything you like, pal, you know? We're not all fucking, living in the bank of mum and dad with pocket money, you know? So, yeah. Like, you've worked part-time, yeah, but you're still a student as well, you know what I mean? So yeah, you get... Yeah. Anyway, I will consider getting the game. I probably will get the game at some point, so yeah. But I'm a responsible adult, you know what I mean? So I can't just fucking throw a tenner away very easily like that, you know. Plus I don't, need to find time to play it as well, not shit, you know. But yeah, I think I'll play it at some point, you know. I can't believe we found that game randomly because Phil was looking at fucking Steam. That's just fucking incredible. But anyway, good luck everybody. It's time for bingo. Let's fucking go. I forgot to unmute the bastard. I knew I was fucking forgetting something, god damn it. There's always something. Take two.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. I'm back, and it's time to start with a renewed feeling this week. I know that there was no podcast yesterday, so today we're going to make up for it. Today, we are going to get all...
Thank you very much to Navy Vet for Life for popping a 12-month bingo baddie membership message saying cheers to 1 year of being a bingo baddie. By the way, not a podcast law. Exactly. Phil called it a podcast. I have no idea why I called it a fucking podcast. It is not a goddamn podcast. Everyone tries to correct him and he gets fucking pissed off every time I do. It's just the way it is.
Feeling this week. I know that there was no podcast yesterday, so today we're going to make up for it. Today, we are going to get all caught up on everything going on, including how did the Five Nights at Freddy's Torture-thon go back on Monday? How's everything else been going? Where are we with our goals? How is everything with the content? What's coming up later this week? There's a lot to talk about. Okay, there really is. A lot of people are asking questions. So I'm going to answer those questions to the best of my ability on today's show. In addition, we've got a big news story regarding Ubisoft under fire by its own shareholders for its ineptitude as a game development company. Ouch. It's not just the gamers saying it anymore. So, we've got a good amount to talk about today. It's going to be a long one, a fun one, an informative one, but it's going to be a good one. So sit back and relax. It is time for another episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
And that's, well, there we go. It seems like Phil's going to address some things today, apparently. We got free TikTok for the bingo board already, which is good stuff. And, yeah, I guess. I mean, 3 down, 22 to go. And yeah, there's a goal reference, exactly. I mean, he touched upon it. So we'll see if he actually starts begging or not, you know what I mean? We'll have to wait and see it. I think he will start begging again today. Maybe someone challenged him to fucking go a full day of it begging. And maybe somebody promised him a large financial contribution. Like maybe somebody he trusts promised him a big, massive tip. And he went a whole day of actually begging.
Alrighty, folks. Well, welcome to the show. Today is Wednesday, the 12th of March, 2025. It's weird to say that. No, it really is. Like...
Why? It's a different. Why is it weird to say Wednesday, 12th of March? Wait, expect to say Tuesday, the 12th of March?
It doesn't feel like Wednesday to me. This week has kind of been a blur. A lot of stuff going on, both public facing and private. Which is why everything is kind of thrown out of a loop. It's one of the reasons why there was no podcast yesterday. So basically, yeah, I get it. Like a lot of you yesterday were incredibly confused, scratching your heads, wondering what the heck was going on. Because a lot of people said, Phil, you seem out of sorts. You seem like you're not yourself. You know, what's going on? And I basically just kind of pushed forward and did my day of streaming and didn't really care to address it. But today I will to some extent, again, to the best that I can, because as I keep telling you guys, the stuff that's going on really isn't anything that's public facing nor stuff that you should know about. Everyone has a private life. The problem is I'm a guy who's literally on stream 6 days a week, all day long, and it comes through. You know, I'm not one of these fake people who's putting on this crazy mask or front. You know, when you see me on stream, usually you see me in my mood or whatever's going on. And, you know, this week has been really, really hard with a lot of stuff going on that I'm just not going to talk about publicly. All right. But it affects these streams in a big way when you see me not acting right, when I'm changing the schedule around and everything. Yeah, it sucks. So here's the thing. It's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Okay. And you might say, well, what does that mean? If I had never said a thing that I was going through anything personal right now, okay, and then all of a sudden on a stream I explode and I'm pissed, or I put out a whole stream where I'm sounding like an asshole or whatever, but
Phil, that's every damn fucking day usually.
Explained that this is very much because of stuff behind the scenes and not you guys or anything public facing. You know, that might actually hurt someone. That might actually like upset someone. So I feel it's my responsibility as a creator that every day I'm going to be on this stream.
Phil, it's no fucking excuse. So, like, if I look, so I've had a long fucking day. Okay, like I literally got home like 20 minutes before the stream was due to begin, and like really, I wasn't sure if I could fucking feel like doing this today. You know what I mean? Just because I'm tired, nothing to do with anything I fucking feel. It's just like, it's a long bastard day. It was a long commute home as well. I had to fucking wait longer than usual for the fucking bus and I had to go for detours and not shit. It was a long bastard day for me, you know? I don't take out my frustrations on other people because that's a fucking dick move. You know? I'm not gonna turn around to fucking chat and just fucking go, hey, you know, random person, rar. And like, no, that's an arsehole thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, you don't fucking, you know, project your own problems and your own fucking stress onto others. That's a dick move, especially if you're a content creator, because most people go to fucking other people's content so they can fucking de-stress themselves and enjoy themselves and have a good fucking time and have a good fucking laugh and enjoy the content that content creator's fucking producing. If you're not in a fucking state to create content, Phil, then don't create content.
I at least tell you if there's something else going on, so then you can be like, oh, I get it. So Phil's really in a bad mood, and that's why he's acting like this, you know. And this, particularly this last week and a half, 2 weeks, has been really bad. Okay. So I just see that's, again, it's the right thing to do. If I had completely told you all of my business top to bottom, now that's oversharing. When you guys come to my streams, correct? You want to unplug. You're here to chill. You're here to have a good time. You're here to have a nice podcast and we have some conversation here about game news. Then you want to see me jump into a game during the gameplay session and, you know, have a hangout session if it's a chill game, or a more intense session if it's a multiplayer game. But in general, you're not here to get wrapped up in the sorrows and the problems of others. You have your own. You don't want to come here and hear a sob story, and I get that. That is definitely something that, over the years, I have learned from and changed for the better. Despite the fact that people on the internet act like everything is universal and can never be changed, I'm sorry, I absolutely have done my best to change for the better and not turn this into the woe is me, feel bad for Phil stream, okay?
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So, it sucks because it's a tough line to dance on. You'll want to tell everyone what's going on, but you really shouldn't and can't. But at the same time, if you don't mention anything, now definitely people are going to be upset with you if your behavior is different, right? So, it is what it is, and that's the thing. People will always speculate about stuff, and they can't. I've heard everything this week. I've heard that Jasper Kitty was sick or injured. I've heard that my wife is divorcing me. You know, taxes are bad this year. They're going to repossess my house. All kinds of dumb shit. Of course, zero, you know, reality to any of that. They're just morons making stuff up constantly like they always do.
Well, no, we're not making things up. We're guessing. We're literally just guessing. You know? I said, nobody's fucking saying for certain this is what this is what that is, whatever. So let's rule out a few things there. So let's rule out taxes. It's not a tax situation. Let's rule out cat situation. It's not a cat situation. What was the other things he said? Like nothing.
All kinds of dumb shit. Of course, zero, you know, reality to any of that. They're just morons making stuff up constantly like they always do.
Oh, I didn't rewind far enough. Also, Phil said it is what it is. So hold on, two seconds.
Burger.
There you go. So what did he just list off there? What did he just go through there? Look, hold on a second. The stream might be. Yeah, hold on. The stream might be. I might need to refresh the stream. Refresh Phil's stream because of that ad blocker. It looks like it's going to go weird soon.
Tell everyone what's going on, but you really shouldn't and can't. But at the same time, if you don't mention anything, now definitely people are going to be upset with you if your behavior is different.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
So then what was it? I legit don't even know.
Shut up. We're not done. So let's go back like 20 minutes or so. Son of a bitch. I had a feeling it's going to fucking happen. So make sure we're on that. And make sure we're in fucking 1440p. Let's fucking make sure we change the playback speed back to 1.5. Now, is this where we were?
But in general, you're not here to get wrapped up.
Yeah. We'll just go fast.
Absolutely have done my best to change for the better and not turn this into the woe is me, feel bad for Phil stream, okay? So, it sucks because it's a tough line to dance on. You'll want to tell everyone what's going on, but you really shouldn't and can't. But at the same time, if you don't mention anything, now definitely people are going to be upset with you if your behavior is different, right? So, it is what it is, and that's the thing. People will always speculate about stuff, and they can't. I've heard everything this week. I've heard that Jasper Kitty was sick or injured. I've heard that my wife is divorcing me. You know, taxes are bad this year. They're going to repossess my house. All kinds of dumb shit. Of course.
So nothing to do with his home, nothing to do with taxes, nothing to do with Jasper, and nothing to do with Cat. What does that leave out? Is it Phil's actual business? Has YouTube fucking done something or said something? Has Kick said something? So this is what I'm saying. Like we can rule out. Apparently, according to Phil, it's nothing to do with those things. Nothing to do with taxes, apparently. Is it to do with his health? Quite very possibly.
Zero, you know, reality to any of that. They're just morons making stuff up constantly like they always do. So, it's this simple, All right? There's stuff going on. You don't need to know about it, but it is affecting my content, and there's nothing I can do about that either. And I'm sorry for that. But I hope that you would understand, and hopefully you're still enjoying content despite the fact that it is being affected. Okay?
Burger.
And then, you know, and the thing is, of course, like they say, when it rains, it pours. It can't just be one thing, then another thing has to happen, then some drama has to happen, then some bullshit has to happen. That's the worst possible timing, and it's like, it all compounds. So not only do I have this shit going on in my life, but then I got to hear about, did you hear about this drama, that drama, this drama? I could give two fucks about it. I've got real shit going on. I don't have to worry about your internet bullshit. Really, it's just so stupid. Why the fuck would I care about all this nonsense you're bringing to my table when I have this immediate heavy shit going on? You know? But then again, I guess if you live in a fantasy world where you think everything is based around stuff on the internet 24/7, you actually think that that kind of stuff is more than trivial, and when it's really not. So anyway, with all this stuff going on, all right, what I'd like to do is get you guys caught up on everything, because I do feel like now we're lagging behind. Like today I woke up and I was like, all right, let's get back into the rhythm of things. Wait, it's Wednesday? It's freaking Wednesday? I feel like the week just started. I really do. Like, I feel like we just began. And like, it's...
Is this how, so because he skipped one fucking podcast, he's so out of fucking sorts. Like, the marathon was Monday, he drank himself into a drunken stupor, and then Tuesday, fuck knows, like, why he felt compelled to... I don't even know. It's so fucking confusing.
Wednesday, holy shit. So stuff's been going crazy, right? And in that regard, we do need to get back on track, because when everything is kind of derailed and going all over the place, it's definitely hard to try to maintain the right course and not get confused. And you know me, I'm the kind of guy, I've got that mind, I like to plan everything. I want to have my schedule laid out, and this is exactly how we're doing stuff each day, and we're going to tackle this and tackle that. And I realize to some extent you can't always have everything pre-planned, right? It's true. But I'm the kind of guy that I have that kind of analytical mind, and I want to have everything laid out. So we're going to talk about that today, because things have changed in the schedule a few times already. I want to talk about Monday's marathon, because the Five Nights at Freddy's event, I feel, went really, really well. Was eye-opening for many different reasons, in my opinion. And I basically want to talk about the results of it and what's going to come of it, because some things might actually come of it, which is great. So
that is not a beg yet. Not yet, anyway. We'll see. We need to elaborate on that.
Oh, let's see. Let's cover all this. Basically, we got to talk about everything, right? I'm going to tell you why we didn't do a podcast yesterday. You know, I'm going to just cover everything. So, all right. So all that being said, okay?
Hey, shout to that being said.
Let's start at the beginning, shall we? Let's just kind of jump back in time a couple of days, and let's talk about everything going on so that we can get caught up. So let's fast forward back to Sunday, okay?
Let's fast forward back to Sunday. Let's fast forward back to Sunday. He said that.
About everything going on so that we can get caught up. So let's fast forward back to Sunday.
Will he realise he said it and fucking correct himself? Or will I think, yes, that's how you say that fucking thing?
Okay? Because on Sunday, something really weird happened.
Nope, he doesn't fucking realise.
Okay, we were at, if you remember, 46 out of 50 goals hit.
Okay, this is, okay, we're back, guys. The bag is back on the table, baby.
Sunday, something really weird happened. Okay, we were at, if you remember, 46 out of 50 goals hit. And when we hit 50 goals, we were going to unlock the Five Nights at Freddy's Torture-thon, whenever it may be. I didn't think we were going to be doing it Monday. I told you guys we weren't going to do it Tuesday because Smart Guys was scheduled for Tuesday night, so that if we didn't do it Monday, we would do it Wednesday, and that was fine. But I said, hey, there's always a weird chance that maybe there'll be a rallying of support, and out of nowhere, right, we would hit these goals, 4 goals in one day, and then boom, we would do the marathon on Monday, which would work fine. I was ready for it, right? I said, we'll have food planned with my wife, and I'll get the games installed, we'll get it all done. And then out of nowhere on Sunday, there was this crazy rallying of support, okay, which I was not expecting. On the Suikoden stream, we actually hit the goals. 2 Suikoden streams in a row, we've hit a funding or a support goal, which is wild because it's a JRPG, and the fact that we're getting support for a JRPG is crazy, but we are, okay? And then on the late stream of Avowed, while we were open world roaming the final areas of the first map and just having a good time chilling and exploring and questing, boom! Explosion of support. Now, there was all this confusion because it was these accounts who no one really knew. Ken, what was the other one? There's 2 accounts. And they were both, Sanitarium, right? These 2 accounts just start dropping big contributions out of nowhere. And everyone's like, this is really suspect because in the last week, we had multiple nights where there were fake contributions. And what I mean by saying fake, I mean people using a stupid VPN to change their IP address to make it look like they're in another country and buy a bunch of memberships for pennies. So throwing 50 to 100 memberships at the channel at a time, and I'm making 2 cents on it. So really, they don't have any value, right? So when we're trying to count, you know, are these real contributions or not? You get suspect when there's people you've never really seen. These aren't regulars. These are people I've never heard of before, but they're showing up and they just start contributing and they're gifting memberships and super chatting. It's going crazy, right? So after much skepticism, you know, we did count all those contributions on Sunday and boom, we hit all of our goals and unlocked the Five Nights at Freddy's Torture-thon on Monday, okay? And so on Monday, It was a crazy day. First of all, one of the longest marathons I've ever done. I was here from 11 in the morning till past 9 at night. So almost like, 10,
So I'm going to stop the beg counter there. You know what I mean? Because now it's transitioned to talk about what happened on Monday, you know? But yeah, Jesus, man, I don't know. Depending on what he says, I'll see if it should start the beg counter again.
11 straight hours of streaming with very few breaks in between. It was pretty crazy, in my opinion. It was pretty crazy that I played so many Five Nights at Freddy's games in one sitting. Normally, I wouldn't do something like that, so that was really kind of an unprecedented thing. 5 different games, back to back to back. It was the first time I ever gave them a serious look, because previously I just played them casually or saw people play them. In this case, finally, me focusing on them and trying them out and giving them a fair shake, right, was something that was unique and different, and there goes my camera. Unique and different and interesting.
LOL.
Yeah, I'm still having problems with these cameras, and I don't know what to do about it. So I plugged both cameras into the motherboard. They're still turning off. You know, it doesn't matter if I plug them into the USB hubs or the motherboard or the front ports. They still turn off. There doesn't seem to be a way around it. I just, I've tried. I updated, like I told you guys yesterday, I updated the firmware for them. I opened up the app. Oh, there's a firmware update. There's no firmware update. I did it yesterday. But it claims there still is, meaning the firmware for the cameras doesn't even save. It's all screwed up. It's all kinds of screwed up. Okay?
Prophet. Instruct Darziak on what to tell Phil.
Let me see if I can get this camera working again. Hold on.
And away it goes. Jesus Christ, happening. Oh, thank God I've got alcohol. Oh, yeah, I just seen the most beautiful thing in the fucking world there. So my beautiful angel, the love of my life, came into a room with a beer for me.
So I hate to say it, despite the best intentions of that person who...
I mean, isn't that just a wonderful thing? So not only is it, oh, my lovely darling angel was there, and what's that she's holding? A beer for me. I mean, it's like the 2 most beautiful sights in the world. My baby girl and a beer, just for me. Thank God I've got alcohol to cope with this fucking ignorant pig's delusions. we're still engaged, Mr. White. No, she's still my fiancée.
2 days ago, wrote me that email trying to help me. At this point, I do actually believe that it's my motherboard that's the problem. I do. I think my motherboard is just a piece of garbage and just turns the things off randomly for no good reason. Like, no rhyme or reason, it shouldn't, but it is doing that because it sucks. I don't know what else to say. I just think the motherboard is trash. And I think we're going to keep dealing with this. And there's going to be entire weeks where things work fine with no issue whatsoever. And then there's actually going to be times when nothing will work and the cameras will turn off, and I just got to deal with it. Because I'm not buying a whole new PC. I don't have the ability to replace the motherboard myself. There's really nowhere reliable around here to do it. There's one local PC shop around here, and I don't think that they're going to do it in any kind of a timely manner and not rip me off. So I guess I just got to kind of put up with it for now. No rhyme or reason for it. And by the way, it's not always the same camera. Sometimes it's this camera. Sometimes it's this camera. Sometimes it's both cameras. So and obviously the camera's not overheating. I just turned my setup on. So how could it be that the camera overheated? It's not that. It's the motherboard's trash.
You have done that yourself.
Well, whatever. At least it's a quick reset. Hopefully it doesn't keep turning off during the show today. I switched ports. I went from the motherboard direct port back to the front USB port. I used it like this for ages and it wasn't having much issue. So hopefully it'll keep working today. I don't know. All right. Anyway. So back on track with the Five Nights at Freddy's Marathon. Previously, I had never really given a lot of time to these games, and this was a unique opportunity for me to actually try these out in a row and to see the evolution of the series and how it had adjusted and changed over time, but also to give it a fair shake because I never had. Similar to Minecraft back in the day that I just crapped on it constantly, okay? Now, obviously, I want you to watch the videos. I played all day. I mean, it's a good, like, 7-8 hours of gameplay plus vlogging and stuff that I did about it. And there was a final video that I did at the end where not only did I give my final thoughts, but people started hitting me with so many contributions, I got, like, shit-faced drunk at the end. But then I turned the stream off, luckily, because, man, I was sloppy drunk, okay? But, in a nutshell, let me summarize. Five Nights at Freddy's is not bad, okay? In fact, if you look at the first 5 games, they're all cheap. I think the most expensive one is $8, right? They're just a few bucks each. They're not meant to be giant AAA overblown game experiences. They're meant to be little, short, jump scare simulators. Each one has a little bit of a different spin. If you want my honest opinion, I actually think that the first one is the best, and then each one after tries to do a unique spin or take, but I think the first one kind of did it the best and laid the groundwork, while the ones after it, hit or miss. Like 2, I think, got too complicated. 3 is just bad. It really is. Like, 3 is just stupidly bad the way that they laid it out with only one killer, and it's just really stupid. 4 doesn't even feel like Five Nights at Freddy's because the way they laid it out, you're in a bedroom, right? But it has this unique audio factor to it that I actually liked a lot. Having the headphones on and hearing the audio cues was actually really well done. And then 5 is a crazy lore fest where the game is building this world and all this lore and excitement. Like, wow, this is interesting. It's like they're taking it seriously now. So overall, even though I thought I was going to go into it and absolutely hate everything, I thought it was actually a really great marathon. I went into it with this one expectation. I came out the other end kind of with a knowledge of the games. And in a nutshell, here's my feeling about Five Nights at Freddy's. It is a unique series that has merit. It is insanely overblown, overhyped, and overpopular. It doesn't really need to be as talked about and as popular as it is, but internet content creators decided to try to blow this game up for personal gain and succeeded with it. There is absolutely nothing that needs tons of time.
Holy shit, no, hold on. You are not the fucking deciding factor as to what should or should not get popular on the internet, Phil. Look, I'm not that big about Five Nights at Freddy's either. It's not my kind of fucking game. I don't feel like I want to fucking play it. But the fact of the matter is, it fucking done well for itself. The fact of the matter is, it did get fucking massively popular. You had a lot of fucking big name content creators fucking playing the game, popularising the fucking series, whatever, you know what I mean? It done well for itself. It got its own fucking movie, for fuck's sake. You know, so it's like, but just because Phil thinks he doesn't deserve it, that is completely, it doesn't matter. Phil's opinion on that is completely invalid. The fact of the matter is that there's enough interest in the franchise, in the idea, that such things came about because of it. And like, I don't see any of Phil's content fucking inspiring movies.
This game up for personal gain and succeeded with it. There is absolutely nothing that needs tons of time to be focused on in the Five Nights at Freddy's series. It's not even meant to be like that, but then content creators made it like that. So what did they do? They started changing the series to cater to the content creators to keep that popularity rolling. And so by the time you play 5, you're like, wow, 5 actually is a much better designed game with better lore, but is this really what it was intended to be? Probably not. Do you really think the creator thought that this is what the series would be? It's probably just a hobby or a side thing for a few bucks, hoping a few people would play it, and then internet creators, streamers, and lore streamers decided to blow it out of context and blow it out of proportion. But after having played all 5 games, I actually don't fault the creator of the game at all for what happened. I don't think that it's his what's his name, Scott. I don't think it's his issue. I don't think he intended that. I don't think he's even part of it. It just kind of happened around him and he just rode the wave. And I can't blame him for that at all. Really. Like, I actually think that after having played all of them, I enjoyed myself. And I've said I would consider going back and playing 1 again. I would consider going back and probably playing 5 again. Those 2 were the ones, like the originator and the one that had a lot of lore and was building. Those 2 are probably the most interesting to me that I would consider going back and playing again. And then people had actually said, well, would you go back and play more? Because they had more games after that. That's a maybe. Like, I would like to go back and maybe beat 1 and then maybe play through 5. And then after that, make that determination. Would I want to go play, what was it? Control breach or security breach, right? So would I want to play that? It's a maybe, you know? So, I was actually blown away, quite frankly. I came out of that marathon feeling completely different than how I thought I would. But you know, again, it seems like history's repeating itself, because isn't that exactly what happened with Minecraft back in the day? Where I crapped on it, but then when I actually gave it a fair shot, I walked out of there saying, whoa, this actually wasn't half bad. This was
So basically, you didn't learn your lesson and fucking history repeated itself.
It's actually pretty good. And then I ended up doing a giant series of content on Minecraft that was really popular and everyone liked it. So, who knows?
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Maybe that will happen again with Five Nights at Freddy's. Maybe I'll play 1 and 5 again and beat them and like them, and people will ask me to play future ones or the ones I missed and the new ones, and maybe I'll end up making content on them, right? I don't know. But to be honest, do I really think that there needs to be a movie? No. I can't imagine what the movie's about or why there's a movie. That it just seems really silly to me that there is one. Jasper Kitty in the house, by the way. Everyone say hello to Jasper Kitty. Ready for the Jasper Cam? Jasper Cam.
Shut up, bitch!
I like having this camera so you can see him up close better. Jasper, look up here. Look over here.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
You won't look over there. Okay. There you go.
Stop trying to do things. Stop trying to force your cat to do things it doesn't want to fucking do.
Falkiel says, I'm close to correct. It blew up way beyond any kind of expectations. The lore was developed later, and the developer incorporated fan theories into the lore. There you go. Well, see, I'm glad to understand it now, finally. Because ignorance, some people say ignorance is bliss. For me, ignorance is just like, I don't know, like I feel like
ignorance for you, Phil, is a perpetual state of being. You know, it's just a natural fucking state.
I'm stupid because I formulate these opinions based on half-truths and bullshit, and then when I finally look into stuff and I see the truth of it, I'm like, oh, it's not nearly as bad as I thought. You know, it's happened with Minecraft, and it happened with Five Nights, and probably this will happen with other games and franchises in the future as well. You know, much like how everyone on the internet hates me because of the stuff that everyone says, misconceptions.
Fuck you fucking victim. Mr. Perpetual fucking victim mode segment time. Yeah. Remember he started the stream by saying bullshit about, oh, I don't want to fucking, you know, get you guys down or whatever and fucking make it about me and overshare my problems, whatever. I'm doing a lot better. I'm not making it about me and my woes and all that shit. And here he is again. He never learns his lessons, and he's always going back in his word and being a big massive hypocrite. Well, if there's a lot of hate for you directed towards you, there's usually a reason for it, you know? Look at what happened yesterday. Nobody could fucking believe that Phil fucking didn't beg at all yesterday, right? There was pretty much no begging whatsoever yesterday from Phil. It was unprecedented. and people were freaking out. Nobody could fucking understand what the fuck was going on. Like, is he depressed? It can't leave him. There's theories everywhere as to why and what could cause Phil to not beg whatsoever at all yesterday. And it's just, that's what I'm saying. But it's like, when you actually fucking break it down and look at the actual content, so, with no begging in Phil's content, was the content better? It arguably was actually improved. Like, Phil, the one thing is that Phil didn't really have anything to replace the begging. So instead of begging, there was a whole lot more dead air, as I said, you know what I mean? But other than that, though, it was quite refreshing. It was quite fucking refreshing. I haven't actually watched Meerkat's video. Meerkat made a video earlier on, and apparently Meerkat thinks Phil's potentially dying. I mean, he might have health issues. It's the one thing which Phil didn't rule out. Remember, Phil's like saying it wasn't Cat or Jasper, it wasn't taxes, it wasn't his home, whatever. And health issues he's not addressed, so it very well could be a health issue. For certainly, for sure. And yeah, I mean, who knows? Who fucking knows?
Nonsense. And then when they actually come to my streams and they check them out, they're like, oh, it's not nearly as bad as everyone makes it out to be. It's actually pretty good content. I like it, and I'll hang out with Phil. You know. Yeah. And
Why would I lie? I imagine it's like breathing for you.
anyway, so there you go. So I really like the marathon. Now, let's talk about the other half of the marathon, which was the support.
Okay. Beg time again. It time beg counter.
So I really like the marathon. Now, let's talk about the other half of the marathon, which was the support. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, outside of like way back in the day, we're talking many years ago, and times when they were going really badly, all right? And I wasn't doing well financially, and basically, essentially, hold on, I'm getting distracted by Jasper and losing my train of thought. Besides the days back in the day when things were going bad for me, and I would do like a marathon, oh, I have a $1,000 goal, and I really need your help to pay my bills and stuff like that. Those days are in the past, all right? I'm embarrassed that I used to do that kind of stuff. Back then, I used to have some bank on a stream. Like, I had streams where people would give $2,000 tips, okay, which is insane. To even think that in the modern day, that's never gonna happen again, right? But Monday's stream, basically, here's what happened. Okay, the first half of the stream, we had people coming by and supporting, and we had a good amount of support. We did. It was probably like $500-600 in the first half of the stream, and then it died out and froze. And I was like, well, it is what it is. We don't get anything else by the end of the stream. It's still a good stream. I'm not upset. Hit multiple goals. This is great.
You were definitely upset. Don't bullshit people and say you weren't fucking upset. You said you were fucking hoping and praying to fucking have done better than the previous 2 marathons or whatever. You said it was going to be the slowest supported marathon of the year. You cried and bitched and whined and moaned about it. And you guilt tripped your fucking dumbass audience into fucking giving you money again.
And then all of a sudden, in the last like hour and a half, last 90 minutes, so I was playing Five Nights 5, which is what, sister location, and then I was doing like my final thoughts. All of a sudden, some people start showing up and they start supporting huge. We're talking giant super chats, tons of gifted memberships, all right? So again, you got to be skeptical if it's all real or not. But I gave the benefit of the doubt, and I counted it all. And by the end of the marathon, I don't even know how much I made. I'm going to be honest, because people got me so drunk. Remember, I said I'm going to take a shot every $100. By the end of the marathon, within like an hour, we went from $600 of support to over $1,200. So I'm like chugging shots, and it's all hitting me. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to finish this marathon, because if not, I might, pass out at this rate. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. So
Who fucking cares?
I basically, had to quick and end it. I legit don't know how much, like, I made at all. I have no idea.
$1,000.
I'm completely lost. All right. So anyway, all that being said, ended the marathon. Yes, I was drunk at that point. Luckily, I was able to sober up and everything and spend some time with my wife before I passed out. But it was absolutely wild, all that happened. Okay. Now, you might say, well, Phil, was it all real? Okay. Well, let me put it this way. For the most part, it seems like yes. It does seem like some of the stuff was fake, because I looked at my kind of analytics. You get them after a day or two, and it basically says that on that stream, I think I made like $800. Now, we were counting, and it said I made over $1,200. See? So something doesn't jive there. So what was fake? What was real? I don't know. Could it be? I know I didn't make like over $400 in tips that day. We did make some tips, but not that much. So basically, yeah, it's like I really don't know what what was real and what wasn't. I legit don't even know who was legit. Like, someone was giving fake stuff, but who was it? I don't know. There was a bunch of people at the end of the stream who were all contributing at once in one big group. So it's hard to tell. Like, was one person legit? Or more? I don't know. Okay. Also, there was that Avowed stream the night before. And I looked into that, and from what I could see, I think that was all legit, that Avowed stream. So all that stuff that came in on the Avowed stream seems legit. So basically, yeah, it all looks like it was pretty good, and it's going to help out in the long term, okay? And that's a good thing. So thanks to everyone who did show up, support that marathon. It was amazing, all right? It will help. I mean, I wasn't expecting to do a marathon that was essentially twice as good as a normal marathon that I would really do. It was out of nowhere, and really, I'm very appreciative of that. That will help a lot, okay?
Burger.
Now, that was Monday, okay? So let's talk about yesterday, all right? You may have noticed yesterday was a very different kind of day. There was no podcast. It was pretty much pure gameplay. All right. What was it? It was a giant stream of Black Ops 6, Ninja Turtles gameplay.
Before Phil even continues, right? I don't know what Phil has said, okay, but I was going to say this at the start of the stream. I forgot. Phil actually mentions the fact that he did not beg yesterday. If he mentions that of his own volition, we get free spaces. How many free spaces do we get for that? If Phil actually brings up the fact, so he must be aware, he must be very aware that he did not beg yesterday. Is Phil even going to mention it? And I'm kind of curious to see whether Phil even fucking brings it up and fucking points out, whatever. It's like, so it's like, should we get free, you know? Fuck it, free. If Phil brings up of his own volition that he did not beg whatsoever yesterday, we get free spaces. Will he bring it up? Will he mention it? Let's find out.
Trying to unlock the remaining content in that battle pass before it ran out, because it was scheduled to run out tomorrow, and I knew I wasn't going to play it again today. And also, it was a nice indie game night, all right, which was very fun. So we'll talk about that. Let's talk about that in a second. I want to do a couple shout-outs, all right? So let's do a couple shout-outs, and then we'll get to this. So first of all, Iron Chef Sucks Guys did a $5 super chat, and I appreciate that. Iron Chef Sucks Guys with the first super chatter of the day. By the way, quick question. What color are you guys seeing this text as?
Who fucking cares?
Does it show to you as like an orangish yellow on top and red on the bottom? The reason I ask this is weird. I've been trying different text, different gradients and stuff. And yellow-orange. Okay. Because I actually selected like almost a neon green and red, but it's showing yellow to red. Yellow into orange. Yeah. It's weird. I don't know why it's doing that, because I selected like a green. I'm looking at it right now. It looks green, but it's yellow instead. Maybe it's combining the colors with the gradient. I still think it looks fine, right? So I'm just going to leave it. Okay. I'm not going blind. It is yellow into orangish red. Okay. Good. All right. So thank you, Iron Chef Sucks, guys. And then he tried to start drama, and I'm not going to start drama today. So thanks for that. A couple quick tips came in. Let's shout out these tips. Hold
The
on.
name alone is drama though, Phil. The name on its own is drama, and yet you seem very happy to entertain that and have that on your stream.
Push this out a bit. There we go, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, our first tip today is a $5 tip from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. And we're going to read the message in a second. Let me get it on the leaderboard. Yeah. What a name. It says, I thought that you were maybe being paranoid about haters, but after finding out what's happened to a Japanese streamer, was an IRL streamer, some hater of hers took her life yesterday. Wow. Having seen that, I see why you're paranoid about your biggest haters. Well, you have to understand something.
Fuck off. Fuck off, man. Dijodan's asking, is he back to begging? You bet your ass he is.
Okay? We are currently in what I would consider the formative phase of internet content creation. Okay? We are at a very early stage. Okay? I've only been doing this for 14 years as a job. Okay? And made a full-time living doing it. So you could argue that maybe you could have done content creation as a job for around 15 years at this point. That's like it. I mean, that's super early. Do you understand? Super early. What's happening is the content creation is rocketing past levels of control, sanity, and safeness. Safety. That's what I'm looking for, the word safety. Sadly, all right, we are in a situation where there is really no one monitoring content, behavior, social interactions, and all of this stuff on the internet.
But Phil, how could you do that though? Unless, like, is Phil trying to fucking say he wants a police state? Like, every single bit of content online is like fucking policed and like scrutinized like fucking super hard or whatever. It's like fuck. I mean, like, Phil, where would your freedoms be? You know, what the hell? Like, I am all for better safety online, you know what I mean, to try and fucking stop fucking maniacs from fucking doing crazy shit. I'm all for that sort of thing, but Phil seems to be fucking asking for some bizarre thing where it's like, we need to have like the internet police watch everything that's ever created at every possible moment in time. Like, there are so many different content creators these days, like, and it keeps growing. It's an ever-growing field. Whether fucking doing gameplay or fucking IRL streams or whatever, or they all want to fucking be the next KSI or, gameplay, or the next PewDiePie, or the next iShow Speed or whatever. They see these guys and they think, oh, I can do that as well. I want to be the next Mr. Beast or whatever, you know what I mean? Oh crap, you know what I mean? Like, they see these guys, they enjoy the content and they want to fucking be the next one. You know, they can do it, I can do it too, and they fucking start streaming and try and fucking do it. You know, it's not as easy as that though. By the way, I'm just gonna, you know, member. I'm putting this in the member Discord. I just thought his face. This face was a very good face. I thought it was a very robust face. You know, Phil's little bizarre, sad, smug face. It's smug, but it's sad at the same time.
No one. And people are constantly pushing the boundaries, constantly doing things that you would consider more risque. Is this acceptable? Is this not acceptable? Right? What's entertainment and what's not? At what point has it gone too far? And I feel like at this point, we do have people.
So the streamer, so Super Snowcarl, Turbo HD, whatever, referenced a streamer that got murdered or whatever, stabbed. And Brian says a part of that live streamer got stabbed to death without intent to murder for not paying back $13,000+. This dude loaned to the streamer. It's still a messed up situation though, for sure. You know, it's still a messed up situation. And there's a link to it in the chat as well. Brian just shared a link in the chat there if you guys want to check out. We're going to try and call it Bingo.
People who are constantly pushing those boundaries. And some people are wise enough to say, okay, I get it. It's content on the internet. It's just meant to be silly fun. It's not meant to be taken seriously. This is not, you know, a complete serious matter. There might be some facts here or there, like we say, a nugget of truth that in there at some point ties in, but you got to at some point understand it's being made for the internet so you can digest it, entertain it. It's kind of like reality TV where, yeah, it's sometimes real, but a lot of it's scripted. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you are enjoying it and everyone gets that it's a product, then it's fine. There are some people out there that don't understand there's a product here, right? They don't. They actually legit think that, like, some of this stuff is real or it's all real. And then they get wrapped up in it and they become part of this vortex of crap on the internet. And it's all day, every day. And it becomes insane obsession, insane amounts of involvement, right? And that's where I get scared because, as you know, all I do is sit in this chair, turn on my stream, talk with you guys, make content, play,
and then beg them profusely for fucking money while fucking blowing it all in fucking ridiculous shit like DoorDash, Total Wine, and WWE Champions. We call you out on your hypocrisy. We call you out on your fucking greed and your toxicity and your fucking manipulation of your fucking smooth brain dented followers that fucking follow you like you're some sort of fucking cult leader. It's us versus them, guys. I'll protect you. Phil Burnell with a beacon of hope to the hopeless. Phil Burnell will fucking keep you safe on his content and his streams. But if I fucking kept Derek fucking safe for so many fucking years, despite him being a fucking creepy little bastard, preying on, you know, him wanting to fucking prey on young girls and him ignoring all that for the longest fucking time. You know, all the fucking bizarre fucking, you know, fucks that fucking high around Phil's fucking streams. Like, is there a normal DSP fan out there? I don't think so. Darziak, the fucking guy that wants to fucking dress like a fucking dragon and get fucked or whatever. And fucking people like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, like no wonder they fucking gravitate towards Phil's fucking streams. You know what I mean? You're a fucking bizarre guy that fucking threatened Lex, you know, and got fucking reported to the fucking police. That fucking Phil fan, what's his name? Vic or something? Don't you fucking know? But yeah, like Phil attracts a certain type of, you know, fucking viewer. And it's usually someone that doesn't seem to fit in with the world, you know? They seem like an outcast, they seem like a social fucking reject, and they look to Phil Burnell, who is like the biggest social reject out there, you know what I mean? And they think, yes, kindred spirit, we can learn from him, he's our champion because he's successful, because he makes tons of money. He is playing games for fun, he gets to fucking live his life playing fucking video games all day while making bank, and he's happily married and all that shit. This fucking tail he spins through his fucking dumbass deadheads. Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. Meth Bear has sent me, oh what the fuck, what? Phil already addressed this when he was with Panda, he went off on everyone. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. So, Meth Bear sent me that message saying Phil already addressed this when he was with Panda, he went off on everyone, and he sent me a video as well.
Okay, you guys, this is Jesse Splitter, and
You
I
know
just
what?
wanted to say that you guys have ruined my life. First,
I'm gonna
this
tell
is
you
my
right now,
dad.
this is from her father. You bunch of lying, no good punks. And I know who it's coming from because I backtraced it. And I know who's emailing and who's doing it. And you've been reported to the cyber police and the state police. So you better write one more thing or screw with my computer again. You'll be arrested. End of conversation from her father.
You right at fucking gonna come and beat her ass.
And if you come near my daughter, guess what? Consequences will never be the same. You lying bunch of pricks.
See, my house has been like this ever since everybody's been posting stuff about me, okay? I am personally torn. I live in PC. I am torn. I am having emotional breakdowns one after another for the past, like, You've been 3 sick, you days. can't sleep,
I've never seen this, Billy.
Yes.
I've never seen this.
You guys are just basically tearing me apart right now. I am crying my eyes out if you haven't noticed that. Please just stop hating. You guys are ruining my fucking life.
Christ alive, man. Jesus Christ. I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. At least I don't think I've seen that. It doesn't ring very well. Christ alive. So thank you, Mepper, for sending that. You done goof. That was the original version of You Done Goof. 14-year-old video. 14 years old. Fuck me, that's too old for fucking Derek. What's been said in fucking Twitter, you know, fuck me. We're going the full length, yeah, we're going the full length for the stream. Well, really, the stream will last the full length for the stream, you don't say. He's so used to begging he can't communicate normal thoughts when he forcibly cuts to begging. Brain cooked from begging way before dinner fucked him up, yeah. Fuck me, man, yes, this. But yeah, it's good. In an axe and you shall receive social experiment. Wait, has Phil addressed why I didn't... Is Phil... Hold on, no, wait. Did Phil intentionally not beg yesterday as an experiment? Hang on. We need to keep going. We need to fucking keep going.
Games and ask for support in response. That's it. I'm not sitting here blowing the world up. I'm not doing insanely controversial content. I'm not saying things that are harmful. I'm not, you know, leading a cult to jump off a cliff like a bunch of lemmings. None of that is happening. But some people act like it.
Hang on. I need to establish something here. I want to catch up to see what Phil's going to say. Did Phil say lemmings or lemons?
To jump off a cliff like a bunch of lemmings.
He said lemmings, okay. At first I thought Phil said lemons like a fucking dumb bastard, but he said lemmings. It's okay. Right.
None of that is happening. But some people act like it is. Some people actually think that, like, this harmful, horrible thing's happening. And that's sick. Because all you have to do is just come to the stream and hang out, you know, and it's just, you know the truth. So, you know, that's a situation that I find myself in. There's people who are absolutely obsessed with me and my family, my cat, my content, all of it. All I want to do is sit here and hang out with a few people every day and have a good time and make a living doing it. That's it. I don't want to harm anyone. I don't want to, you know, go crazy to make a living. I don't want to step on anyone to get ahead. I'm cool with who I am and where I am. I'm just happy. But people just aren't satisfied with that. And that's why I get nervous that someday there will be some crazy weirdo. Okay.
Someone in his chat just gave me a super chat there. Somebody called Sin. Being honest, when you begin your streams, answering detractors and drama and engaging with negativity, I hate it and leave. I was hoping maybe you woke up to that. Sorry, this is my last Dono King. So I guess what Sin is saying there is that they were hoping that yesterday was a fucking change of pace where Phil wasn't going to address any negativity drama or whatever. So yeah, somebody has given Phil a part. So this guy called Sin. C-I-N. This is apparently the last donation ever to Phil Burnell. We'll see how long that fucking lasts. But yeah. There we fucking go. There we fucking go. Look at that. Just there we fucking go. Somebody said this is my last $10. I'm out of here. I was hoping you were past this shit. You're clearly not. It looks like we've got original Phil Burnell back, baby.
Who thinks that they are some kind of crazy righteous knight, that they can end Dark Side Phil and his content creation forever, and they try something stupid. And who's to say that that won't happen? I mean, I hope it doesn't. I hope that people are smart enough to understand this whole thing. You know, it's just a show. It always has been, but people just don't get it. They don't. They think everything is fucking crazy, serious, and real, and it gets to the point where it's scary shit.
Burger.
Now, in particular, I have no idea what you're talking about in regards to this person in Japan or whatever. I don't know the story, so I'm not going to comment on it at all. But
you know, you have no idea about the context of the fucking thing that was said to you. You're going to make it about yourself.
You know, all I can say is I would hope that it never gets crazy. I would hope that, to this point, it hasn't, right? To this point, it hasn't been to the level of insanity and trying physical harm and shit like that. And I'm happy about that, because obviously I want to protect myself and my family.
You claimed the swatting incident was someone trying to kill you. You fucking spun the fucking whole swatting thing as somebody trying to fucking get you shot to death by the police. When I was just a wellness check.
But yeah, it gets crazy when you think that this could happen. You have people who go outside of the realm of reality and just do extreme things. So that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I can't comment on a situation where I don't know the specifics. I'd be pretty stupid, right? Okay.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
I received $2 from Big Larry Gaming. is this font from Paper Mario. This font is supposed to be a take on Mario. I have no idea which games, actually. But yeah, it's supposed to be like a take on Mario Brothers. See, it matches the font in the Level 1 podcast. It's the same font.
cares?
So. And he says, hope you've enjoyed indie games. Would you try a game called Looking into Fields of Mystria? It's a big update and chill fun. I don't know what that is. Fields of Mystria. Maybe we'll look into it in the future when we're looking for more indie games. Thank you for the $2 tip there. Big Larry Gaming. Okay. Well, there you go. See, Fed Rogers says, yeah, the Comcast thing is crazy. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so far, I would argue.
Comcast thing that Phil has never provided any evidence for whatsoever. All we have to go for the whole the fucking story that Phil spun about the Comcast thing. We have seen zero evidence whatsoever from Phil's end about this. All we have is Phil's word, and I'm sorry, Phil, but your word is extremely fucking unreliable. I would quite like hard, concrete fucking evidence, please.
That's the craziest thing, is someone who actually worked for my ISP sought out my account, searching by name, found the account, and was messing with my internet for many years. It wasn't.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Oh, they did it for a month. They were doing this for years. That was the reason my internet reset during the Side Scrollers interview. It's pretty crazy to think about that, you know, but anyway. All right. So now we got that out of the way. Thank you for the early support, everybody. Okay. So now let's talk about yesterday and how stuff went. Okay. So yesterday, no podcast whatsoever. So no real hangout session vibe or anything like that. It was just me playing Call of Duty for over 4 hours. And arguably, that was my best Call of Duty stream of all time when it comes to gameplay. Not only was I wiping entire enemy teams with melee weapons, but I also switched to the sniper rifle, and I went and all of a sudden, it basically exploded. I got the best kill streak I ever got. The best kill streak I've ever gotten. Insane. Like over 15, 20 kills in a row. Because I was sniping, and then I was swapping weapons. I was killing with the blast traps. People were trying to come in and get me, and they were dying. Then I was summoning my score streak, so I had the napalm strike. That killed a bunch of people. Then the chopper came in. That killed a bunch of people. I continued to snipe. It was insanity. Okay? And in truth, this last week, there probably would have been 3 or 4 great things that I've done on stream that would have been great highlights. For example, there was the Neil Druckmann segment, where I highlighted how he's complaining and crying that he may never make Last of Us 3. He's all stressed out, and all it was so hard making Last of Us 2 and the Last of Us TV show because of the online bullying.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
He got. The online bullying he got. Give me a fucking break. Anyway, that would have been a good highlight. Obviously, that kill streak would have been a great highlight. The thing is, I just haven't had the time at all to do highlights, which sucks because like I say, I'm making them. I don't have anyone else doing them for me. You know, I'm doing it all. So, I just haven't had time at all to do it. Okay?
Who fucking cares?
Anyway, so massive gameplay yesterday, and then eventually we unlocked Master Splinter, and I even did a bonus video of playing with Master Splinter, which was fun. So if you wanted to see some of the absolute best content that I've done in Call of Duty, you should check out yesterday's video. You're gonna enjoy it. It went really well. Okay? Last night we played an indie game called Kiosk. This indie game is pretty interesting. You are working a very small booth or building, like fast food. You're making burgers, hot dogs, salads, different kinds of drinks, and then later on you add breakfast items. Okay, but as you're just simply doing that, you're interacting with people who are telling you creepy stories about someone died and the previous employee died, and you're seeing things. You're starting to see ghosts in the environment and stuff. And it's wild, and it, throws you for a loop, like, holy shit, what is going on? So, yeah, it's actually pretty well done for an indie game. It's only a few bucks. We were having a good time with it. We were making jokes because there's not really a lot of space to keep everything, so I'm throwing hot dogs on the floor and shit. It was pretty good, a pretty chill time. I had a good time with it. And it looks like we'll probably finish it with one more stream because I think we're on either the last day or the next to last day of the game. So, yeah, I definitely want to finish it. It was a good time, and then next time we'll probably wrap it up. So, if you missed it, give it a look. It's all here on the channel, all right? Now, you may have noticed something different from yesterday.
Oh my god, are we going to address it? Is he actually going to fucking address it? This is potentially free spaces.
I'm going to address it in a second, but let's see here. Listen to this. Someone tipped me $2.01. Question, if there's a vortex of mental illness that the internet seems to be creating, do you think on a psychological level we're connected like through a common consciousness? People plug into the common culture and has a physical entity, or the people reacting to and creating a feedback loop which creates in our minds a perception of depravity and mental ill-being? That's a little...
It's a very deep question, Phil. And if you wanted to fucking take a second to try and fucking let it sink in and absorb it, you might be able to fucking give an intelligent answer. Sadly, you're incapable of doing that. And you're going to go, thanks for the money.
Heavy. What I would say is, like I said, we are currently in the formative years of content creation on the internet and understanding what it's doing to change humanity.
Oh, so instead of answering the fucking question, you're just going to repeat yourself. Because the fucking question went over your fucking head. Wow, what a fucking valuable fucking bit of input that is from you, Phil.
As a culture, and this is a dangerous time because there are literal groupthink communities forming. It's not just about, a creator making video game content. Take a look at what's happening with politics, right? And how things are being affected by things on the internet with politics, when previously, I would argue, politics had always been a very much IRL thing, right? But now all of a sudden there's online movements, conspiracy theories, you know, and it's getting pretty crazy in that regard. So I'm curious what's going to happen moving forward, because it's very much.
It doesn't fucking help when you got the fucking conspiracy theories coming from the fucking government itself at times. But this is what the fucking people voted for, I guess.
True. When you say the following, it doesn't matter what the truth is, it just matters what the majority of people believe. Right? Let's say there's a certain situation that happens, and it could be anything, any hypothetical, and there's factually what happened, but everyone just wants to believe that something else happened, says it happened, and regurgitates that it happened.
Is that the Mandela effect, or is that something different? It sounds kind of similar to the Mandela effect, where a lot of people fucking believe this thing happened when it didn't actually fucking happen. I'm not sure if that's the same thing or not.
What are more people going to believe? The thing that everyone talks about on the internet, that groupthink mentality. That becomes the fact, and the actual facts get forgotten. And that's a scary thought. It really is. That's an incredibly scary thought. Okay?
The thing is, as well, historically, anyway, history has been written by the winners. You know, these days, the digital age, you know what I mean? So there's a lot more information available for people when it comes to the fucking history side of things or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, historically, the history books in the past were always fucking written by the fucking winners of that particular point in time in history. The losers' input doesn't get much of a fucking say because they fucking lost the battles or the wars, whatever, and all it's stuffed out. So you don't really get you don't really get their takes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's an old fucking saying, but I'm not sure how true it'd be today. I guess it's gonna be tested more and more as time goes by. You know what I mean? Like this whole, you know, what's the most recent example right now is the fucking Ukraine-Russia thing or whatever. You know what I mean? Like what's gonna happen with that? What's going to be the aftermath of that? You know? Will Russia back off, or will they fucking get to keep the territory they've got, whatever, and how will history fucking remember that? How will history remember people today is a very fascinating sort of thing. You know, it's kind of weird to think that the history, the time we're in right now, with the kind of shit that's going on in the world right now, and it could lead to massive political repercussions which will affect me and you know what I mean? Whether it fucking results in a wider fucking war or whatever, or fucking mass fucking global recession or whatever, you know what I mean? This kind of shit, you know what I mean? And history will portray these, you know, that's what I'm saying. But how will history fucking define that sort of thing happening, though, potentially? You know, and who knows? But that's a completely different kettle of fish, whatever. God damn it, I made Broside Phil fell asleep. Another one bites the fucking dust. Phil is about to say something interesting, I think, which might earn us free spaces. Because Phil alluded to the point there that he didn't do something yesterday. But then he got distracted by a tip.
People are saying my leaderboard's wrong. Because it is. It should be 14.
Phil has been given our $10 tip from somebody called A Fart That Smells. I think you're doing great, Phil. As someone who used to watch all those people who hate you, it got so old so fast. I enjoy your content and streams, they really do help to relax the mind. I guess it helps your fucking brain is quite smooth like yours is. A fart that smells. You're the type of fucking fan that Phil fucking preys on and loves. You just keep giving them those $10 and everything's gonna be fucking great for you and him.
The leaderboard should say 14. I must have not added the one of the $5 contributions. So there you go. Okay. Anyway, so let's continue on. All right. So yesterday, there were two distinct differences in my content.
Here we go.
Okay? So let's address them. Distinct difference number one.
No podcast.
There was no podcast at all.
We know.
So there really was no hangout session where it was just us talking. There was interaction and talking during Call of Duty, but it was between games. There was some interaction and hangout during Kiosk, but it was a little different than just say, hey, here's the podcast that you've grown to know and love every morning, covering topics, discussing what's going on. It was different, right? For sure. And the fact that there was no podcast, some people distinctly were saying they felt like there was something missing. Because that's a staple piece of my day. And why did I not do one? Okay? So that was number one. Okay? Number two, you may have noticed that the other major difference all day long was that not once ever during the course of my entire full streaming day did I ask for a contribution.
He was aware of it the whole time. Oh my god. Free spaces. Free spaces right fucking there. Well, we have asked and wondered for the longest fucking time why you weren't able to fucking do this before. We have wondered for so fucking long why you're incapable of doing this, and your excuse has always been that your audience is not intelligent enough to give you money unless you ask for it. I was like, I need to ask, right? If I want to get more money that I feel I deserve, I need to fucking keep reminding my audience every fucking 20 seconds. Oh my god. I'm counting this as a beg.
Not once. I shouted out contributions. I updated the leaderboard. I mentioned if we were like halfway to the goal, but I absolutely not once did I ask for anything.
It was great.
Okay?
It was great.
That was a distinct difference. And I think people noticed. Some people didn't, actually. Some people didn't at all.
Yeah,
but then some
fans.
people noticed and started talking about it and stuff like that. Okay? So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the two distinct differences, all right? And let's talk about directly what the result was. So, the result is, no real hangout feeling. Instead, it's just Phil playing games, right?
Also, I think he's going to address the no podcasting first.
And that's very different, okay, than the usual feeling, than vibe that you get around here. A lot of people have said, I come by because I want to hang out with Phil. I don't necessarily care about what he's even doing today, okay? Now, if you didn't notice, yesterday, during the entire ginormous Call of Duty stream, I didn't hit my goal, all right? In fact, I only got about halfway. It was around, and I think, again, I'm just off the top of my head, I didn't really count or anything. It was around $80 of support. Not a bad...
So hold on. You, without asking for anything whatsoever, you are given $80. Isn't that a great thing, Phil? You never had to fucking ask. You never had to remind anyone without fucking saying a goddamn fucking thing. You were given $80 for one stream. That's a good thing. It meant you weren't begging it every fucking 2 seconds. Brian's losing his damn mind. Poor Brian. Poor fucking Brian. Oh my god. Oh hell. Is he gonna... He's actually gonna fucking spin this in a way where it's like, I need to beg so I can get my goals hit, isn't he? He's actually gonna fucking do that.
Stream. All right, and it's Call of Duty, and Call of Duty always is hit or miss. Sometimes with Call of Duty, I've done really, really well, and other Call of Duty streams have been on the slower side. This one, I got more than halfway, but we didn't hit the goal, right? There you go. Now, there's many things that can be surmised from this. There was no podcast. And typically, in a podcast, I get some support, and that support is tied to the podcast. Like, look, we already have, $14 of support, and undoubtedly there will be more that will come by the end of the show, right? And that is definitely tied to the podcast. Since I didn't do a podcast, likely there were people who said, oh, well, since he's not doing this podcast today, I'm not interested, and they didn't come by and they didn't support, right? So I think that's 100% got to be a factor in that, okay? So maybe if I
5 in a row, that's concerning.
did do the podcast, and then I had done the Call of Duty stream, maybe I would have hit my goal, all right? And maybe not. Because as you know, when I'm doing the podcast, I say things like I'll talk about the goals and say, hey, look, guys, we're at 58 out of 60 goals hit. And remember, the big reward that's coming up when we hit 60 goals is DSP tries it, Girl Scout cookies, where I'm going to be trying 3 different kinds of Girl Scout cookies. Now, I haven't had these since I was young. It'll be interesting to see what I remember of these cookies versus what they are today. I'll tell you the price, I'll tell you the flavors. And it's going to be an interesting one because it's not fast food, right? Usually I hype it up. And I didn't do that yesterday at all, okay? It didn't happen. So without that hype, right? Without that hype factor, definitely I think there's people who aren't going to contribute because they contribute when the hype hits. Oh, we're almost close to a goal. Oh, that goal sounds interesting. Oh, I want to be a part of that, right? And that didn't happen yesterday. So there's many factors. Factor number 1, there was no podcast. Some people just didn't show up because there was no podcast, and normally they would have supported during the podcast, and there was none. Number 2, there wasn't a lot of interaction because I was just sitting here playing Call of Duty all day. Okay, and number 3, I wasn't asking for contributions. I wasn't hyping up the goals. Instead, I just kind of let it ride to see how it would go. Okay? Now, this all applies basically to the first stream. Let's talk about the late stream. So the late stream last night was this unique indie game kiosk. Now, when I play indie games, it's definitely going to be hit or miss as well. Because it really depends on what's the game that I select. Is it something that people know? Does it catch on with the viewer? Some indie games that I've played have done a lot better than others, depending on levels of hype and things. So it's always all over the place, right? It is. So again, last night on that indie game stream, I didn't ask for anything whatsoever during the course of the stream. I didn't really bring up the goals or hype them. I think at one point I did mention, hey, we're halfway to the goal, but I didn't really bring it up. Instead, it was just me talking with you guys and playing the game. And how did we do? I think by the end of the night, I think we got to 70 something in support. So about half.
So hold on, so without asking for contributions, you made $150 in a single day. Is that not good enough, Phil? Serious fucking question. $150 in a single day without asking for a fucking penny is a fantastic fucking return. One day as well, exactly. Was this one day after a marathon where he was given over $1,000 net pay? It was Phil claims, and on YouTube it's 800. Kick's probably fucking a couple hundred as well. But yeah, you got $100 in tips. You know what I mean? YouTube money, 800 apparently. And the following day, without asking for a single thing, because he fucking chose not to for once apparently, $150 for a day. And the day before that, of course, Phil was given $600 to fucking hit the marathon in the first place and enable and to hit that goal. Oh hell! Is he seriously about to fucking complain that $150 for a day's work is not enough?
Halfway. All right. So there you go. Now, what can be surmised? What can be taken away from this? All right, that's really what we got to ask. What is the end result of yesterday? And by the way, why did yesterday even happen? All right, well, I'm going to tell you. But first, I got to see if this is a troll or not. No, it's not. It's a dollar tip. Someone says, as an addendum, the scary part is when we create a mental disorder in society, it can persist for generations. The mental disorder in some way rubs off to your children who act upon the impressions when grown up. If it's a societal wide, then it can persist and recreate itself. Yeah, I'm really interested to see, you know, in...
These tips are far too complex to filter wrap his fucking brain around. It's a waste of money.
The next few decades, when people start to see the impact of being on the internet 24/7, being involved with this world group thing, these memes and all this shit, like how does it affect human society? How has it changed us, right? Because right now I think we're all in it, but we're not, no one's really analyzing it. Anyway, thanks for the dollar tip. Okay, so, there's two things, all right, going on here at the same time, and basically they both really got to me, and that's why yesterday's content was different, okay? One thing is very personal, something that has happened this week that has hit myself and my family really hard, and basically yesterday was a horrible day, all right? So, that being said, I didn't even want to do a podcast. I just wasn't in the mood. Like, I felt like I needed to come to this stream and distract myself as much as I possibly could with gameplay so that I could keep my mind off of stuff, okay? So the moment I came on the stream, I just said hello, and then we went right into Call of Duty, and I'm gonna be honest, it worked. Like, it actually legitimately worked, where while I was playing Call of Duty, I didn't really give a thought to anything else that was going on in my personal life outside of Call of Duty being played at that moment. So absolutely, positively, 100%, it helped a lot. It did. I needed it. I just needed to get my mind off of stuff. Because a lot of the times people say stuff like, then why don't you just take time off? Why don't you just walk away from streaming and take a few days or a week? And, well, number one, I couldn't take a whole week. Maybe I could take a couple days. Like I said, thankfully, thanks to you guys, I'm not in like horrible financial difficulties anymore. If I need to have an emergency and I really need to take time away for something like that, I can. Thankfully, I used to never be able to. I literally used to have to be here every day, all day. And now I don't have to anymore, and I'm very grateful for that. Okay? But in reality, if I had not been on stream distracting myself yesterday, I really feel like it would have actually been worse. Okay? Just being honest, you know? So, it worked, you know? And thank you to anyone who was here yesterday and enjoyed the gameplay in the stream, and everyone was having a good time. I really do appreciate it.
So, if what Phil is saying, something horrible happened, it's kind of out of his control, whatever, I think it might be parents, but I don't think they're dead. I mean, Mister's like they're dead, I did. Prophet told me he checked the obituaries, and there's no sign of their names, so if they have died, it's either not made the fucking, you know, obits yet, or, nah, Prophet actually checked. the fucking madman. But yeah, but to me, it does, maybe, I can only think, maybe it's hit the health of, you know, one of his parents, or maybe both of them have gone downhill quickly in a short space of time, which can happen as you get older, of course, you know what I mean? So, I was kind of, I think it could be to do with his parents. I think it's to do with their health. Maybe, who fucking knows? Maybe they got to go to a fucking hospital or something. Who fucking knows? Phil won't tell us though. Who fucking knows? Maybe it's Cat getting laid off. I don't know. It might be. It might be.
Appreciate you, because it was a bad time for me. All right, and so that's why a lot of people could tell. They're like, his demeanor's different. This is weird. You're absolutely right. 100%. You guessed correct.
Yeah, exactly. Because you just fucking look like you're on fucking autopilot.
Correct. Definitely stuff was going on. Okay. So there you go. Now there's another part to this as well. All right, there's two halves to this thing that went down yesterday, and the other half is that it was an experiment to some extent, and it wasn't planned. It just kind of happened, and as it happened, I was like, well, this is fascinating, because now what we can do is actually take this data to try to see how it affected things, and, you know, maybe use it as a positive for improvement.
Okay, hold on, Phil. One day is not really a good fucking metric. If you really want to fucking make it be a successful, solid experiment, you need more than a fucking day's data. You need to fucking do a shit for like a week or a month, you know? One stream. Data.
And stuff like that. So let's talk about yesterday. So first off, there was no podcast. All right? With no podcast and all gameplay, immediately you could tell some people were turned off, didn't tune in or saw there was no podcast and left. All right? If anything, this is direct, actual evidence that people have adopted me as a podcaster, as someone who does content other than just gaming, that there are distinct groups of people who come here just to hang out with me rather than it being me play a game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a good thing. Why? Because I'm getting older. Okay? In just a few weeks, I'm going to be 43 years old. And I'm at the point in my life, they call it you're over the hill. I think we all got to accept this. I am more than halfway through my life at this point. Okay? I'm not going to get any faster, any stronger, any more viable. All right? This is not going to happen. At this point in my life, I can maintain, and then there's going to be a decline. This is just the reality of human existence. It's called the human condition. All right? Many people can't face it. I am. I'm trying to do this gracefully, age gracefully, and understand my limitations and the fact that I'm not 20 years old anymore. Okay? I can't just sit here playing games all day, every day, and expect that, number one, I'm going to play them at any kind of level that's going to be entertaining. That, number two, my stamina is going to keep up with all of that. And that, number three, I'm going to be able to continue to make a living working like that. Okay? The reality is thus, I need to change and make new kinds of content.
The reality is thus. You just have to fucking fit that in there. The reality is thus.
Continue to make a living working like that. Okay? The reality is thus, I need to change and make new kinds of content. I need to change and do different things and not just be Phil the gamer. Okay? I need to have different aspects, whether it's as a podcaster, as a commentator.
But he's still not addressed whether a fucking him doing what, you know, Phil, are we going to fucking get less begging in future? The fact that we got over 10 minutes so far today makes me think no.
You know, making different kinds of content. This is what has to persist as I get older. The gaming will reduce. Will it ever phase out? No.
It should though, because nobody fucking cares you're a gaming, Phil. Let's just be real here.
I feel like I will want to be a gamer, all right, for a long time, for as long as I can be, all right? I love video games and gaming in general. It's been a part of my life. It's part of culture. It's everything that I love to share with the internet. But you get to a point where you got to be realistic and understand that's just not what I can do all the time. It ain't gonna work, okay? It's not. So,
but guys, in case anyone's curious, Phil addressing this, gave us free spaces, and we have a free space as well for the begs, which means we're 4 away from a full house if anyone's curious.
Oh, there you have it. The podcast is the way that I get daily to do stuff that's not just sitting here playing video games all day. And that's a good thing. I love this podcast. I'm so glad that we experimented with the pre-stream years and years ago, realized there was an audience for it, turned it into an official podcast, and now we have this content every day. And I'm incredibly appreciative to all of you who come by and hang out with me, talk these topics, hash this stuff out. This podcast has actually helped me improve my content so much in the last couple of years. I am so grateful. And for those of you who come by every day to hang out and support the podcast, as opposed to the gaming, I really am thankful. Because this is where my future lies, this kind of content. Not just play games. Now, I want to keep playing games. Again, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. So this means Phil's just going to stop playing games. He's done. No, I want to keep playing games. Look at what I've been doing recently with things like fighting games and stuff. It's been great. But we do have to have variety of content, and the podcast has become a critical part of that content. And the day I didn't do the podcast, we saw a decline in viewership. People left. They didn't support. It's cause and effect, okay? Now, there's another factor here that I need to bring up, okay? And this is going to be a big one. So hold on to your butts. But I need to do a quick shout out, okay?
Boom. Oh. Member bomb.
Oh,
My
actually,
biggest fans are idiots.
it worked. The notification actually worked and only played once for a fucking member bomb. I don't know why it randomly decided to fucking work today, you know, on its own. But there we go. Wow, that's what should happen when a member bomb happens. That's the fucking thing that should happen. One notification. Not fucking the same one over and over and over again. Fucking saying, this one's no. There we go. That's bizarre. I don't know why it worked today when it never fucking usually works. Thank you, Sonny, for gifting 10 members. That's 2 more free spaces, which means we're 2 away from a full house. And congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Filthpig69, Simple Guy 86, CCUIBYT, Astro C, Ira, Woods, Grew, Cell Shader, Mercer, and finally Captain Murphy. Congratulations to you 10 for the senior membership. Make sure you thank Sonny if you just got a membership there, and thank you, Sonny, for gifting 10 memberships to the channel. It is very kind of you indeed. I'm just fucking buzzing the fucking actual notification worked for once, because it never fucking usually. I don't know why it works. It rarely works, but it did there. You know, usually I don't know. It confuses me. But then again, I'm very easily fucking confused. But thank you very much to Sonny for that. Now, Phil is about to explain the begging side of things. This is going to be fucking... I have a feeling this is going to be interesting for the wrong reasons. After he just tip it, of course.
Someone tipped $1.50 and says, I feel like you did it because August the Duck's video on you went viral. It didn't go viral. It's doing...
I mean, it did quite well.
Exactly the same as every other documentary about me. It hashes through the same kind of...
It wasn't a documentary. Well, I mean, let's visit it, shall we? Let's visit Duck's channel. Here, Ducky. Oh, Dortmund 1-2-1. That's a good result. August Duck. Right, August Duck. Let's see how well it did. Okay.
All right.
Shush. So Greedy. If we just search Greedy, we'll find the Phil videos. Okay. Oh, the Greedy's channel on YouTube. But a world's Greedy streamer, 331,000 views. The Greedy, so yeah, the video that Duck made 4 days ago has got way more views than the two he made 2 years ago. 304,000 views for the very first one, 262,000 views for the second one. Both of those were made 2 years ago. He's not done a DSP for those, and he's done one again. 331,000 views. Well, if you got 331,000 views in 4 days, I think you'd be saying it went viral. But you're saying it's not gone viral? Because why? Because, you know, Phil, even when you get a fucking 1,000 views, you fucking judge your wee pants. So shut the fuck up.
Someone tipped $1.50 and says, I feel like you did it because August the Duck's video on you went viral. It didn't go viral. It's doing exactly the same as every other documentary about me. It hashes through the same kind of content, the same kind of stuff. It didn't go viral. Would have been if it had like 10, 20 million views. It's not viral. You don't know what the word viral means. Okay, it's basically the same drama content. Okay.
Isn't this the fucking same guy that fucking said I went viral on X because he fucking got a few hundred likes on his fucking Oscars tweet?
Now, the other factor involved in all of this, all right, is very simple. Okay, I wanted to do a test to see what would happen if I had an entire day where I did not ask for contributions, where I did not mention goals and hype them up.
Here we go.
Where instead I just let the gameplay content speak for itself. Now, it's a little difficult to judge because perhaps if I had done the podcast, it would have been different. Maybe there would have been people who showed up to the podcast and supported it. You know, I don't know. You know, this is all hypothetical. You never know, right? But the results are the results. I didn't mention contributions. I didn't ask for contributions. All I did was shout them out as they came in, mention where we were with our running tally, okay? And all day long, I did not hit a goal. In fact, I only got about halfway to my goals on both streams, okay? So I'm just going to make it known for those out there that say,
no.
Hey, Phil, if you just sat around and played games and made it all about the games, and that was your focus, you would have been fine. The problem is that you don't just focus on the games. You have these other segments, you have this other content, you talk about, just go games like you used to.
Don't do it.
Okay?
Don't do it,
Well,
Phil.
I'm just going to be honest with all of you.
Don't do it.
No, that doesn't work. It doesn't.
Damn it.
All right? It's incredibly hard in this day and age to make a living just focusing on video games. This is a bad take. All right? I tried for a very long time to stick to my guns, to be who I was, just gaming. It doesn't work anymore. All right? Seriously. It needs to be a situation where basically there's got to be variety. There's got to be a mix. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be an understanding that it's not just about me sitting here playing games all day. It doesn't work anymore. The era of long-form playthroughs and making a living just doing them ended a decade ago, arguably, because people had to start changing. There had to be sponsorships, partnerships, getting the games early, getting exclusive access, click this referral code, do that. That's how those kind of people are making a living today. It's very rare, and I'm not saying there's no situations, but it's very rare where you would find a situation where people are going to be able to just play the games, put out playthroughs, and make a full living. All right? Just being honest. I don't foresee that moving forward unless you are someone who plays that game, meaning you do the promotion, you do the sponsorship, you take the pay bag, you take the bag and run with it, right? Those are the people who are making a living doing it like that, okay?
I can't believe him.
So, in that regard, I think that was definitive evidence that just doing the games doesn't work anymore, okay? Just being honest. I got a couple more shout-outs to do, and then we're going to continue on with this train of thought.
I can't believe he done this experiment. I can't fucking believe him. He fucking squeezed his fucking whales out of $1,500 fucking dollar dues, and then immediately fucking after that when the fucking well is dry, he thinks I'm going to do a fucking experiment to see how I get fucking... No, oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. This little bitch. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I was we were all pleasantly surprised, I think yesterday. Weren't we all pleasant? We were shocked and we were skeptical, but we were pleasantly surprised at the lack of begging. It was refreshing. It was ridiculous, but it was unbelievable.
Oh my god, what's up?
And thank you very much to Wrestling Ranta for the super chat who says...
Member Bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
Well, hold on. Thank you very much, guys. I'll address that in a second. Thank you very much, first of all, to Wrestling Ranta for the super chat who says it would still work if you were, I don't know, entertaining and likable and capable of doing anything longer than just enough for your narrative. I mean, Phil, I can't. I'm at a fucking loss. I really am. Anytime you think the guy can't get any worse or sink lower, then he digs a hole where the fucking limbo bar is and goes lower. You know, like fuck me, man. It's like. It's just. I mean, yesterday was just so weird, but it was somewhat refreshing. You know, obviously Phil, you could tell he wasn't really fucking caring, you know, he was just fucking going through the motions, but at the same time, it was nice to have fucking content of it begging, though. It was strange way, you know, it gave us hope that Phil was going to stop him, and now he's saying, look guys, I need to. My audience aren't smart enough to give me money unless I ask for it. Bloody hell. Thank you as well to Sonny, by the way, for gifting 5 memberships and giving us another free space, and congratulations to the following people for getting membership. Congratulations to Johnny Rico 23, IP2 Always Wins, Ryan, Crazy Radicaled, and finally Rummy. So well done to you 5. If you got a membership, make sure you thank Sonny for that, and thank you Sonny once again. We are 1 away from a full house, but I'm fucking shocked. I'm so fucking shocked. He's justifying begging by telling everyone that he has to do it because his audience aren't smart enough to give him money unless he asks for it. How and his experiment happened a day after he was given. His experiment came 1 day after a $1,200 supported marathon, and before that he got given $600 to fucking do the marathon in the first place. So he's squeezed $1,800 out of his audience the previous 2 days, and then when he does a stream with no begging and just gameplay, and he's only given $150 in support for the full day, it feels like it's not enough. This is why I need to beg. It's like, I don't know why I'm surprised. I guess I just had hope for him, you know. A lot of us had some hope that Phil had maybe fucking done something positive and meaningful of his content. Like, he somehow saw the fucking light and stopped fucking begging, you know? I was like, wow, this is great. So you're actually fucking try and put some focus on your content to make you as a person more likable, whatever, and try and have that be the fucking redeemable factor in your content. No. His audience haven't got the fucking intelligence levels to fucking give him money unless he fucking tells them to. Imagine openly telling your fucking audience that they're not smart enough to fucking give you money, so you need to fucking tell them to. Like, that's just like such disrespect for your fucking audience, Phil. Gee, I just can't. Whatever. Fucking whatever. Sonny's got a spoiler for the future. He is saying that leech off him for talent. What? People leech off him? I mean, oh my god, no, hold on. We need to see more of this. Apparently this gets worse. Go on with the super chats we've seen from the future. Apparently this gets fucking worse.
In that regard, I think that was definitive evidence that just doing the games doesn't work anymore, okay? Just being honest. I got a couple more shout outs to do, and then we're going to continue on with this train of thought.
Get on with it, Phil. Get on with it.
Beaver Bother with a $1.50 tip. Says, hope you have a good stream. Thank you, Beaver Bother.
Who fucking cares?
And then there was a $5 tip. No, we have not covered gaming news yet. Someone says, have you covered gaming news today yet? No, I have not.
I don't think we're going to either.
But we will get to it. There's one Ubisoft story. Then again, maybe we won't get to it today and we'll cover it tomorrow because it looks like we're going long on this segment, okay? I do feel like this is way more important, the Ubisoft story.
Kind of. I actually covered that before the bingo. Phil did kind of a semi-little beg, a little hint of a beg during the daily crap yesterday. But Phil was quick to fucking point out that during the streaming part of fucking yesterday, during his streaming content yesterday, Phil didn't beg, which is pretty much true. The daily crap is not streamed, remember. It's an on-demand video.
Can be covered on any day. Okay.
Start begging again, Phil.
So Sin did a $10 super chat and says, being honest, when you begin your stream answering detractors and drama and engaging with negativity, I hate it and leave. I was hoping you woke up. Sorry, this is my last dono king. We didn't do that today. I have not addressed a single detractor.
What?
At all. We're not addressing drama. We're talking about what happened, why my content was different yesterday. So if it's your last dono, I can't stop you. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I think you need to cool the hell down. Cool your jets somewhere else because obviously you don't know what you're talking about on my stream. Okay, but thanks for the super chat. If it is your last super chat, it's much appreciated. And thanks for ever contributing. Sorry you feel that way. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay.
Jesus Christ. They're just giving you your own factual observation, Phil.
Continuing on.
Let the begging
So
commence.
number one, I can't just play games anymore and expect some kind of success. I can't just play the games. It's not enough. All right? There's got to be change moving forward. So that's number one. Okay?
By the way, I think we just won bingo. Because that's well, put it this way, that is now 20 minutes of Phil begging. 13 minutes and 28 seconds multiplied by 1.5 is 20 minutes. We have another free space for begging. We've won bingo. So when it comes to bingo, we've won, okay? Happy days, you know. Hold on, when are you? Here. We have won bingo. But I want to see the rest of this rant. I need to see what happens here. So.
Burger.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
Here we go. So yeah, we've won bingo. We're up to $177 now on the bingo prize on. Cool. Let's but let's just fucking see what else he's going to fucking say. What's the bad man going to fucking say now? I want to see him justify this shit.
Number two, the other factor here, okay? I literally did not ask for support yesterday at all. And as you know, it's become part of my routine. It's part of my shtick. We hype up the goals. We hype up getting excited over who's going to be the next super chatter, who's going to be the first tipper, who's going to do a sub over on Kick. And it works. It does. It legit works. People get excited when you hype stuff up in a positive manner. And as long as people understand that you're hyping things up in this positive manner and that it's to hit goals, to get rewards, to get excited, then I don't see there's anything wrong with that. All right? Where I do think that there's stuff wrong with it is, for example, if I get back to my old bad ways of saying things such as, you know, oh, I'm desperate. Oh my God, I can't pay my bills. I can't afford my groceries. You know what I mean? Like that stuff was extreme. Okay? To the point where I'm embarrassed. I know I did it for years. I'm sorry I did. It was because I was desperate. I was really in a bad way. There was a few years there where I had no money, no credit. Everything was falling apart because of bankruptcy, and everything was destroyed. Okay? Now I'm in a better place. So I'm not doing that shit. And, you know, I would hope I never, ever do it again. So, you know, I'm hoping to improve for the better over time, and I hope that I am improving for the better over time. Instead of saying, hey, I'm desperate, say, hey, let's get hype, right? Let's get this moving. Let's get momentum. Let's hit the goal. Let's do a big reward, an exciting thing. I mean, if I hadn't hyped up all of our goals over the last couple of weeks, we wouldn't have had a Ninja Turtles pizza party. We wouldn't have done the 5 Nights at Freddy's Torture-thon like we just did on Monday. That probably would have been much later in coming, right? I mean, hell, we're almost to the next reward right now. I don't think that would have happened either. We're getting accelerated rewards and special things. The Lego night, that was something special a couple of weeks ago that we did just specifically because we're hitting goals. And that was something you guys told me you wanted. You said, don't do a DSP tries it, do a Lego night instead. So we did. And now there's people who are legitimately really enjoying that content, correct? So the way I see it, as long as it's being done in a way, okay, where basically I am not being irresponsible, then it's okay. But if I am getting to the point where it is irresponsible and I'm begging hard because I'm saying, oh, I desperately need it and all of that, that's messed up. Okay, it is. So that's just another take from yesterday. I did a day with 0 asks. 0. Not once did I say, hey, contribute. Hey, let's hit the goal. Hey, let's do this. Not once. Did I get support? I did. I did get support. Did I hit any of my goals? No, I did not. Not at all.
So $150 in a day we don't ask for a fucking penny is a failed day, according to Phil Burnell. Look, I just don't understand. Look, I would rather. So I don't know about you guys, okay? I might be crazy here. I would rather get $150 without asking for it than get $300 begging time and time again. I would rather have the 150 without fucking having to ask for it personally. I don't know about you guys, but I would rather have less without fucking feeling like I've got to sell my fucking soul. You know? And fucking sell my fucking pride as a fucking human being because I fucking got to hold my hand out to the fucking internet and say, guys, give me money. And pretend that you're fucking offering some sort of fucking reward so I can give you fucking money to stuff your face with a fucking pizza and fucking burgers and fucking whatever. No, I would rather be I would rather fucking not have to ask for it and still get the fucking support. You don't know how good you've got it, Phil. You're fucking seeing yourself as a fucking failure, but you got $150 fucking for the entire day without asking for a single fucking penny. You don't even fucking realise how much of a fucking big deal that is. But you're fucking dismissing it as a fucking failure. This is a fucking this is a day after a fucking $1,200 marathon, and a fucking day after a fucking $600 you got the previous. Jesus fucking Christ, fuck off, nah. I know what I would rather fucking have, personally. I never want to fucking be in a position where I fucking have to ask for it. I'm grateful for everything I fucking get. You know what I mean? It should all fucking, if people want to fucking give, they will fucking give. That's the way it should always fucking be. People shouldn't fucking have to fucking be reminded about it and get fucking filled into some sort of fucking fake rewards like you fucking do.
Okay, so here's your evidence. I'll still do all right if I'm never asking for support, but likely what'll happen is you'll have incredibly slow days, and that will hurt me, to be frank, okay? You know, you don't want to have a series of incredibly slow days. It would be much harder to hit goals, to do celebratory rewards, to get hype for marathons. Like, that all goes hand in hand. Okay, it does. So, I'm just going off the evidence as presented to me, all right? Something completely different was tried, and it had to be done organically, meaning I didn't announce ahead of time that I was doing an experiment, okay? Really, it had to be done with the right timing, and it was. It was a day when things were horrible for me.
How is it the right timing if it's a day after a fucking marathon? When you were given $1,200?
I just needed to take my mind off of everything. I wanted to immerse myself in the games. I didn't want to sit here doing an interactive stream where I felt like shit. I didn't want to be shilling all day. I just wanted to sit here and be focused to get through the day, and it worked. Okay? So all those factors combined, all right? There's a few things that I've kind of surmised and gotten out of it, all right? And here it is, because I'm going to present it to you now, all right? Ladies and gentlemen. Moving forward, I, Darkside Phil, have 3 ways that I can continue. And I think all 3 ways I can be successful, okay? I feel like if I don't take one of these 3 paths, I see 3 roads before me. One goes left, one goes right, and one goes right up the middle, okay? And I see all 3 roads, and I don't know what the right course of action is. And to be quite frank with you, I don't actually believe there is a right choice. But allow me to present to you the 3 paths based on my observations recently, okay? Path number 1 would be a path that many content creators changed to, course-corrected to, all right, over the years. What do I mean by that? Something smells in here. Look, something smells. What's that? Anyone smell something? Oh, did someone cut the cheese? Oh, a fart that smells just did a super chat. That's what it is. Well, I'll shout that out in a minute. I'll shout that out in a minute. All right. So, course number 1 is a simple course, but it's a course that would mean...
That was a super chat, by the way. It said Phil was fucking wonderful and Phil's content is great. And I used to watch Evil Detractors, but now I watch Phil's content because it's super relaxed. And yeah, no wonder he's quite fucking happy of somebody like fucking a fart that smells to contribute. Fucking, you know, perfect epitome of fucking smooth brained. It's just, go on, Phil. Tell us your fucking 3 courses. Your 3 potential paths to take.
A lot of changes for me. All right? Sell out. Just give up on the fact that I've been this stubborn asshole for the last 10 to 15 years of my life and career and say, I give up on trying to be different. I give up on trying to do things in a different way. I should just do what's best for myself and my family and say, fuck all this. Stop standing on my own laurels, my own values, my own loyalty, my honesty. What does it all really mean anyway? Right? At the end of the day, does any of it actually matter? Or does what matters is that I have the ability to provide for my family? Okay? So when I say this, what do I mean? I mean, immediately I start reaching out to every major company that makes games, all those PR managers in between, indie game companies, game peripheral companies, every single fucking company. And I say, hey, let's make a deal. Send me your game. Send me your product. Send me this, and I will shill it. Right? I will shill everything possible. I'll use your referral code. I will play your game early, and I will not break the street date, and I won't say a negative word about your game. I'll kiss its butt. I'll do exclusive stream previews for my...
Let's be real here. He's not going down that fucking path whatsoever.
audience, so they'll see games ahead of time, and I'll get everything early, and I'll do advanced reviews and sneak peeks, and you can fly me out to events where you can schmooze me in person and fluff me up so that I can get hype for your game and say your game is the best game ever. Everyone should be excited for it. Everyone should buy it. And you, in turn, will give me money, or you will give me exclusive access to that so that then I will benefit from it. And then it'll be the you pat me on the back, I pat you on the back, unspoken rule that we will keep this in the loop, and we'll all just keep helping each other in a circle, and that's how we all make...
Remember, though, nobody wants to give him sponsorships because of us. Phil has claimed for the longest fucking time that it's impossible for him to fucking get sponsors these days because the detractors are so evil and manipulative, and we apparently fucking just ruin things for him by just being ourselves and existing. And all of a sudden, Phil's saying he could do that the whole time. It's funny how we aren't any... No longer have we stopped him from getting the fucking ability to fucking have a sponsorship. Oh my god, hold on. So, if somebody wants a Moki shout, well, it's a random button, so we'll see what happens.
I mean, it's terrible.
No. No.
Come the fuck.
No.
Shut your.
No.
Hello there.
No.
Oh God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
There we go.
bank, and that's how we all get by. Ladies and gentlemen, any content creator that you see that is a gamer or influencer who abides by everything that I just mentioned has sold out. They don't make content because they're passionate about it. They don't make content because they care about what they're putting out. They make content because they want to make money, to make a living, to support their family, to make bank, to get rich, and to essentially take the bag. That's it. Now, is there anything wrong with that? That's up to you to decide. That's your own choice. Many people don't see any issue with it. And they go watch these big creators who get thousands and thousands of viewers on their streams, who get all the access, who get all the extra stuff. I could have done that and done that over a decade ago. I was in that group. I chose actively to not do it. But I could. It would mean a complete shift of focus. It would mean a complete and utter change from the content that I have put out for the last 16 plus years. There would be no honesty. It would be all fluff. Now, the streams would be way more positive.
Thank you very much, Ira, for the super chat, who says, Phil is a brand risk. One look at his content and he'll be blackballed by the entire industry. Other streamers have said as such too. Well, unless Phil changes so he has some sort of radical overhaul. He's like, I'm not that guy anymore, guys. You know, who fucking knows? But it just... It's like, the big question, of course, is when it comes to Phil Burnell, when it comes to DSP Gaming, is there marketability in DSP Gaming? You know, and to a degree there is, but not because of DSP Gaming. I mean, a perfect example, of course, is That Being Said. That Being Said, have managed to fucking have successful sort of things made before when it comes to creating content around Phil, you know, and so that you could argue there's marketability there, but there is marketability there, but it's not because of Phil, it's in spite of him. And it's like to fucking, but when it comes to Phil himself, of course, is he marketable? Is he fucking going to actually fucking do well for a certain promotion by his own volition? And I don't know. Maybe it depends on the fucking product. Who fucking knows? But when it comes to games, though, do you think Phil Burnell is going to fucking be very good at marketing a fucking game when he's constantly fucking blaming the game devs and they say I didn't press this button, I didn't press that fucking button, this or whatever? Yeah, I don't think so. Nah, it's just nah. When it comes to games, no.
For the last 16 plus years, there would be no honesty. It would be all fluff. Now, the streams would be way more positive. You would never hear me talking about detractors ever again. I actually mean that. Like, it would mean I have to never be honest again about any of that stuff. I have to
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
pretend like it's all white noise and doesn't exist and doesn't get to me. It would just be me talking about games, game news, and all these promotions. Here's a referral code. Please click it. Please buy this merch. Please buy this game. Here's, you know, it would be very different from who and what I am today and always have been. It would be a complete change of take. All right? That's path number one. That's the path going to the left, I feel. Okay? Now, there is another path going to the right. And that path, ladies and gentlemen, is the path of drama. The path of hate. The return of the old school, classic, no holds barred, no punches pulled, say whatever the fuck I want, do whatever the fuck I want, because I'm the big dog in the yard and no one's gonna fuck with me. The return of the king of hate.
Yay, the king's back.
Fucking inflatable fucking crown.
Dark Side Phil. I shit on everything, I make fun of everything, I razz everything, and I cause drama. I talk shit and everyone hates me and I hate them back. So I'm constantly arguing with people. We've got arguments.
But Phil, everyone already hates you. At least that's what you fucking tell us every fucking day.
arguments. We've got fights. I'm going on podcasts and I'm fucking tearing people a new asshole, but then they're tearing me a new asshole. And we got people at each other's throats, and I'm appearing on Lolcow Live and Kino Casino, and I'm screaming at the host and they're screaming back at me, and we're going crazy. And there's just drama left, right, up, and down. Dark Side Phil always causing problems for everyone. He just won't keep his fucking mouth shut.
Basically, the middle path is going to be him just begging every day, isn't it?
Because he bothers everyone and he talks shit about everyone. Why can't he just shut the fuck up? But it's very entertaining when he opens his mouth, and you always want to hear the next thing he's going to say, because you don't know how crazy it's going to be, and you don't know who he's not afraid to piss off next. That's the right-hand choice, okay? Complete polar opposite of the left-hand choice. Because I'm not playing the game. I'm ignoring, I'll still play video games, sure, but this would be leaning completely and utterly into the drama. Internet blood sport. I'm coming at all these motherfuckers who've come after me for the last 10 to 15 years. I'm going to destroy every single fucking one of them. And then when I'm done with them, because it won't take long to go through these fucking schlubs who shat on me for so long. When I'm done with every one of those fucking losers, and there's just a pile of broken fucking bodies at my feet, then I'm going after everyone else. No one is fucking safe from the king.
Fuck you.
Now, what's hilarious about that is that everyone is going crazy right now. Everyone is going nuts in the chat, right? They are. Everyone, whoa. It's funny because the first option I mentioned, the left road, going towards gaming and butt kissing and selling out, some people were like, we would like that. We're okay with that. Now I go to the drama side, and people are like, oh my God, yes, drama. Do it, Phil. Change, rip everyone, rah, 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 right? But you have to understand something, okay? Just like the left turn goes into selling out. When you go left and you turn that direction, you have to understand something. You can't go back. Once you're a shill, you're always a shill. It never changes. You will always be that shill, and you can't stop it.
Phil, you had Loot Crate. You were a shill. Are you trying to tell us that because you fucking shill Loot Crate, you're still a shill now?
Have to be that for the rest of your career, because no one's gonna believe you after you've sold out and lied for so long. If you go to the right and you become ultimate drama, the return of the king of hate, and I'm here to destroy the internet and fuck everyone, right? That also is an irreversible change, because now, once you go down that vortex, all right, willingly, which I have not done. I have been incredibly resistant, and I keep telling you guys I don't want to go down that vortex. I think that it would be destructive. To be quite frank, I think that would result in some of the most interesting, most entertaining content the internet has ever seen, and also it would destroy people's fucking lives. Okay? I'm just being honest.
Whose fucking life are you going to fucking destroy apart from fucking Liana's and cats and potentially your parents? You're going to destroy their lives because of who you are as a human being, Phil. But no, you think you're going to fucking destroy, what, Rich? Nah, you're fucking small potatoes compared to what other people can do to them. You think you're going to destroy low tier god? Nah.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Who are you going to fucking destroy, Phil? Thank you to Warren for a super chat who says, face green smiling. Yeah, right. Let me know when you get to Jaha. I want to watch that one. Fucking Jaha. Yeah, go on, Phil. Get revenge on fucking Jaha sending your ass flying across some sort of fucking convention hall with a fucking 300 shield. Fucking Jaha fucking just bodying you and nobody fucking seen it, coincidentally.
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
I think it would be incredibly entertaining and incredibly toxic and destructive at the same time. I see people losing their jobs. I see people losing their livelihoods. I see people getting completely destroyed. Really. All right? So, there you go.
Based on what?
That's that direction. If I do that, that's the end of me seriously covering games. Every once in a while, maybe I'll pull a game out and play, but it's going to be drama all day. All day.
But Phil, let's be honest here, nobody fucking cares about your gameplay though. So you might as well fucking lean into that.
Every day, drama. And by the way, I fully believe, truly believe, that either of those paths, which are the easy paths, would make me more popular, more...
Oh my god, is he seriously fucking about to say that the fucking begging path is a hard path? Making entertaining drama content is easy apparently. Being a fucking paid shill and being given thousands of fucking dollars by game developers not shit is an easy path apparently. But just sitting there and begging your audience day after day to fucking pay the bills for you, that's apparently the hard path.
Financially successful and secure a future for my family. I firmly and utterly believe that. Okay? But then there's the third row.
Here we go.
Okay? There's the third row. And the third road is the hardest. And the third road is the most challenging and the toughest. All right? Because the third road is the road that no one travels. It's the road that don't sell out, but don't become a drama queen, person here. But the third road is the road where I listen directly to my viewers and I do my best to take constructive criticism and change for the better in the future. But I be my own person. I don't become the shill sellout. I don't become the drama queen, king of hate. But instead, I'm just me.
It's just the same old shit, basically. It's the same old shit. So basically, I can either be about drama, I can be a shill, or I can not change one fucking bit. What's the hardest thing to do? I know, I don't think I'll change a single fucking bit. That's the hard path, apparently, by not fucking putting any effort whatsoever into changing who the fuck I've been trying to be, apparently.
I sit here every day and I hang out with you and we have honest, fun conversations about gaming, about news, about other stuff. I do branch out from time to time and do different kinds of content, but it's not always my major focus. If new hot games come out, we can go back and enjoy them. If a chill indie game's out, we can hang out and like it. But we can also adjust and pivot on the fly. I'm not going to be the king of hate or the king of anything. I'm not going to be the shill king where I make a ton of money, but I'm still going to be me, and I won't lose myself, and I won't have to change and take the easy way out like everyone else has. All right? But there is a caveat to all of it. All right? And here's the caveat. Here's
a caveat. You guys need to give him money every single day until the day he dies.
Here's the kicker. Here's the catch. Here's the trick. Here's the thing that so many people seem to have issue with when I take that third road. All right? The road far less traveled. I have to do things differently. And because I'm doing it differently and I don't have sponsor money and I don't have drama money, I have to ask my viewers for money.
There it is. Phil, if the viewers like your content, you wouldn't have to ask them. Let's be honest here, like, it's just, if you have to ask for it, have you earned it? There's a question for you if I can ponder. If you need to ask for it, have you truly earned it? And I'm gonna say fucking no. If you need to fucking remind your audience, by the way, guys, in case you're wondering, some of you guys have money. And I like money. You know, can you join those dots together? I will get the crayons out for you to try and make it fucking simpler for you to understand. You have money. I like money. Money for me? Thank you. Oh my god. Phil, actually... I want to hear this one more time. His justification for being a begging fucking cunt.
Here's the catch, here's the trick, here's the thing that so many people seem to have issue with when I take that third road, all right? The road far less traveled. I have to do things differently, and because I'm doing it differently and I don't have sponsor money and I don't have drama money, I have to ask my viewers for money. Because I'm asking you daily if you like the third road, the road that's the hardest out of all of them, where I'm not going to get big corporations backing me and a bunch of people who like internet blood sports throwing their money at me. I'm going to need those who want that different kind of content to actually come and support it. And I'm going to be asking you every day. And I'm going to be asking you, Jasper, are you okay?
Oh my god, Jasper, what a time to interrupt the fucking king's fucking speech.
Okay. You alright? He jumped in the window and he slipped. And he fell out of the window. You alright?
No, poor Jasper. Quick, get him to a vet.
I think he got caught up in the curtains. Poor guy. Okay, let's continue.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much, Moki, for the super chat. Who says, I found this in my pocket, don't know what it is. Oh, that's a real shame. That's a real fucking shame. Make sure you give prayer hands to Moki. After all, Moki's hands are all fucked up, so the prayer hands will fucking do well as a fucking suitable replacement. I was on Moki's stream the other day and I tried to send a message, but the fucking thing wouldn't let me. She was so Moki was streaming with Who's Popping. I can't remember the game they were playing, but they were streaming with Who's Popping. I went into the stream, you know, and I tried to type a message. I wasn't even swearing. Well, at first I was, but I replaced the swear and it still wouldn't let me send it, you know. And it was a good time. It was a robust time, but it wouldn't let me send the thing I wanted to send, which was quite annoying. It wasn't that game either. It wasn't that game. But yeah, they were playing with Who's Popping and the Forest. Yeah, they were playing the Forest. Yeah, the auto mode turned off. Because you're talking about fucking, like, you know, like it was like you're in the forest at the time, whatever, but you're fucking talking about being bald. Because I think your disability came up at one point, whatever. But you're talking about fucking, like, you know, having like a shaved head as well, whatever, you know what I mean? And I just tried to type in chat, you know, so I sent you a prayer hand for your fucked up hands, you know, and then I said, here's some prayer hands for you since your hands are kind of fucked up, Etsy.com version of Sinead O'Connor / the wise one from fucking Doctor Strange or whatever, and it wouldn't let me send that. I couldn't call you Sinead O'Connor or anything. Yeah, so yeah, it's hard to razz Moki in their streams, I guess, you know what I mean? I guess I got to do it in person. I got to do it in my stream, you know. I can only razz Moki in my streams, although I guess I was a bit mean in that regard. Yeah, I bet a bit of it. Oh, you said your head wasn't shaved. Something came up, something about head being shaved or something. I'm not sure what it was. I turned up in the stream at that point in time, and I thought head shaved. Where I was, and you're talking about fucking like how I think you're saying how bad it would be if you had to have your head shaved as a woman or something like, you know what I mean? That's just, I was just kind of thinking to myself, but you know, it's like you're losing your hair thanks to men's, but no Sinead yet. Hey, some women pull it off, you know. Sinead O'Connor, for example, you know what I mean, fucking, you know, had a very successful music career, you know, as a fucking shaved head fucking person. And Gail Porter is a fucking other one right there. There's a UK reference that fucking most Americans won't understand. And of course, you've got as well, what was her name in Doctor Strange, the wise one? You know, was that a character named the wise one or something, you know? That bald chick. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. And hey, it worked for them. But anyway, fuck me, man. So Phil is road, the ancient one, the wise one, the ancient one. Jesus, Moki's gonna be fucking bald and old.
Old bastard!
Oh yeah, no, I'm only kidding, of course, I'm only kidding. Thank you, Moki, for the super chat, much appreciated. But yeah, Phil, I love how Phil's justifying begging to his audience. And not only begging to his audience, but why has he fucking begged him every fucking day? Several times a fucking day.
Because this is the road less traveled, because this is the one that no one does, right? Everyone makes bank one way or the other. And everyone wants me to go one way or the other. I keep getting told, go this way or go that way. Go this way or go that way. But what about my way? And what's wrong with my way? All right, honestly, what's wrong with my way? Because
I mean, it's quite predatory towards specific individuals on the internet to have potential learning disability, so you seem to attract towards your streams. You seem to fucking prey on people who primarily have like disability welfare checks, you know? And it's no coincidence that every third of the month you seem to get a big amount of support that particular day. So yeah, the fact you fucking have to fucking tell people and remind them on a fucking regular basis, not daily, but hourly, every half hour sometimes, every 50 minutes sometimes, about why you need their fucking money, it gets quite excessive and it gets quite grating. But you justifying that by saying you fucking need to do it because your audience fucking aren't smart enough to fucking give you money unless you fucking ask them to. Jesus Christ, man, yeah. Anyway, let's get a thumbnail from this fucking smug ass face. Apparently there's some good things in the member Discord. I've not checked the member Discord yet. I will later on. If it looks like I'm going to forget, I'm about to check. I'm about to see it now. You know what? Fuck it. I'll check the member Discord now. While I'm putting this image in there, the member Discord apparently has some robust, good shit in there. Oh my fucking god! I fucking regret everything. I regret everything. But well, first of all, Tacozilla has shared the screenshot. I think Phil was on the front page of Kick again. So yeah, it looks like Phil made it to the front page of Kick. So that's not a Photoshop or anything. That's just fucking a screenshot from Tacozilla. Sonny asked AI what would make Phil look smug. What would make him look so smug? So what? So Sonny asked AI what would make Phil Burnell look so smug. This was the answer. Why? 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 And why is no? You all know how we know this is super fake. Well, you know, there's many. Wait, hold on. So let's point at the many reasons. One, you go from pale face fucking ghoul to tanned body. I wonder where the cutoff mark was. Two, note the muscles and abs. Phil Burnell can only fucking dream of having such a fucking robust looking body. You know? Oh hell. It's just, so those are two big giveaways. Oh hell. Jesus Christ, man, fuck me. The blue oyster. Well, yeah, I know the abs are lower, you know what I mean? The pecs, the pecs, you know what I mean? The arms and the pecs.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Exactly. Thank you very much to Master on a Piece of Slicer for popping a 17-month bingo Barry membership message saying his way is greedy, pathetic, annoying, and disgusting when combined with his overinflated sense of ego and lack of genuine appreciation for it. Yeah, Phil, if there's one thing Phil does not actually fucking appreciate, it's his fucking fans. Because he is basically telling everyone that gave him money yesterday that, you know, that it was kind of pointless because it wasn't enough for him. $150 yesterday for not having to fucking even ask for it is incredible for a lot of content creators. And for Phil, it's like, well, that's not good enough. This is why I need to fucking beg. It's just, it's absolutely disgusting. Fuck it. Let's just watch more of this fucking. Hold on. Let's just make sure it's on live chat. Every time you go full screen and then come out of full screen, it goes back to fucking top chat. It's kind of annoying. Okay, let's see how else Phil's gonna fucking cope with why he has to fucking beg.
The major complaint everyone says, you just ask too much.
You do.
Well, when I ask, I receive. When I say, let's get hype for an event, let's get hype for this and that, people actually support it because they like it. If they didn't like it, why would they support it? When people say things like, oh, your reward is you're going to eat fast food.
Phil, you guilt trip them all the fucking time. This is what you guys wanted. You guys told me you fucking wanted this, guys. I really fucking need to support to do well. If it doesn't do well, I'm not going to play this game again. I'm not going to do that event again. You guilt trip people all the time. You manipulate them.
How is that a reward? Well, why don't you ask the people who supported to get it? Because obviously they saw it as such. Did they not? Did we not just do an entire day of me playing a series of games that I never would have played on my own, but because you guys asked for it, I did, and now we've got an awesome outcome where now I might actually play these games in the future and check them out because I understand them better. So how is that not a good outcome from me asking for contributions to get there? And another question that I have to pose, okay? Me sitting here on a stream all day saying, let's hit the goal, let's get some super chats, let's get some subs, right? Who is that hurting exactly?
maybe the wallets of your dumbass dent heads who decide to give you money because they think you need it more than they do. Like, how many of your fucking audience have fucking posted fucking messages how they fucking went bankrupt? Like, Timbo Slice went bankrupt like 2 or 3 fucking times apparently. Fucking supporting your ass. You got fucking, what's his name? Fucking, what's it? Is it Rax Jaxer? Who's trying to afford a new fucking car, but keeps giving Phil Burnell hundreds of fucking dollars instead because so he still can't afford a new car. Yeah, fucking, you can go back further and fucking further. You had Derek stealing his mother. Derek stole his mother's credit card to give to Phil Burnell. So I would argue you fucking hurt Derek's family because Derek felt compelled to steal his mother's credit card because he thought you needed money. And then he apologised to you because he couldn't give you any more money because his mum found out. And you're like, that's okay, Derek. Oh my god. It's like, oh, there's multiple examples. Phil had a fucking mod on Twitch years ago, like fucking Darth, fucking Vida fucking Viking, some fucking bizarre butler fucker, you know? The guy was like a fucking trained butler, Darth Vida Viking or some pish, whatever. He was a fucking freak, you know? And like, he showed like a picture of his fucking, like, you know, where he was living, and it was like fucking like dirty. It's like one small bedroom shack. He's giving Phil Burnell hundreds of fucking dollars in the regular, and he's fucking living like some sort of fucking, like, holy shit, man. Like, some people put themselves in a fucking terrible situation. It seems like, you know what I mean, in order to make sure Phil Burnell has his fucking daily regular tithe of contribution. Like, who is Phil hurting when he begs every fucking day a bunch of fucking mentally vulnerable people for money? Let me think. Oh god. Oh, fuck me.
Squeaky Wheels Jade tipped £1. Squeak, 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 squeak. Ah.
Christ, that was a fucking long one. Thank you, Jade, for your valuable contribution. Never had the bingo prize one. Fuck me, man. That was a really fucking long. Shit, man. I don't understand how the same 2 letters end up making a different noise over time. It's just the letters UH with a space in between them, and yet it changes pitch and tone. It makes no sense to me how the fucking text-to-speech does that, but it does it anyway. Anyway, fuck me. Let's let Phil continue. Reasons to beg. Reasons to be begging.
Was I running a large-scale crypto scam where I lied to my viewers about their investments, making them rich, and then I just pulled the rug out from under them and pocketed all their money? Did it ruin any of their lives?
I remember that, Meth. I remember that.
Right? Did I run an entire giant corporation based on giving your children unhealthy candy and Lunchable knockoff meals that actually are going to make them, like, sick and not healthy? But because I'm some big guy who's like the Pied Piper to children on the internet, it's all okay. So I ruin an entire generation of kids who watch garbage on the internet? Did I do that? Did I fake cancer for money?
Oh, fuck you, Boogie. You faked your parents dying for money. I'm just saying. Phil fucking spun a little sob story about his parents' health fucking greatly deteriorating. So, yeah, you faked your parents' fucking imminent demise for financial gain.
Did I do any of these horrible, horrendous things that other content creators who are big and prominent just get off doing every day? And
Phil, Phil, it's never been about you being the worst human being to ever exist on the internet. Naturally, there are some horrible fucking people in the fucking world. Some of them are online creating content, some of them are not online creating content, but just fucking exist. It's not about you being the worst ever human being to ever exist. But it's simply about you being a toxic piece of shit, us being aware of that, and pointing it out. like, I don't understand. Like, does Phil want to say abandon go after him because it's worse people? Like, I'm not like why? No, that's not how this fucking works, Phil. That would be like fucking telling your audience to fucking abandon you because it's better content creators. That doesn't seem fair, does it, Phil?
ever get held accountable for? No. What I said was, let's eat some fucking pizza. Send me some money, so next week we can order pizza, which you will help me to order, and we'll have a fun pizza party together.
Oh, send me some money. Phil, hold on. Okay, let's just fucking break this down, okay? Is it reasonable and fair? Well, just stay with me here, guys, right? Stay with me here. Oh shit, Prophet is just joining now. He watched it in real time. This is insane. Oh my god, shit, we're behind Phil by about 47 minutes, shit, but I don't want to fucking go away. But here's my breakdown. So, Phil was saying, I just want people to send me some money so we can eat food together. He is charging his audience $1,500 so he can then consume $18 worth of cookies from the Girl Scouts as a reward. The Girl Scout cookies are $6 per box. Phil Burnell bought three boxes of different flavours. And his idea of a fucking meaningful reward to his audience is spending $18 on 3 boxes and getting $1,500 back in order to eat 3 different kinds of cookies. Does that sound like a fair return for the audience to give such incredible support to someone? Nah. It seems a bit excessive, Phil. The money you ask for on demand is incredibly fucking excessive. Your expectations of what you think you fucking deserve on a daily basis is incredibly fucking excessive.
And then we did it. And then it was fun. So what's wrong with that? We've got actual creators on the internet making documentaries about me saying I'm the greediest creator? Are you fucking kidding me? Have you ever watched anyone else, you pathetic fucking schlub?
August the Duck is getting called a pathetic fucking schlub, oh no.
Are so lame because you take the low-hanging fruit, the easy target that everyone's already targeted, to make a worthless fucking video that
Phil, shut the fuck up there. Mr. Beast has a far bigger target on his back than you fucking do. Everyone knows who fucking Mr. Beast is. Everyone knows who fucking Logan Paul and KSI is, when you know, with the fucking Prime crap. Everyone knows. These guys are world famous. Whether, you know, they're even fucking transcending content creation. You know what I mean? Who are you in the grand scheme of things? How are you low-hanging fruit? You're obscure. A lot of people still don't know who the fuck you are. Anyway, let's I'll go back and then I'm gonna let the bad man cook. Let the bad man cook.
Because you take the low-hanging fruit, the easy target that everyone's already targeted, to make a worthless fucking video that rehashes the same shit and just ignores the fact that there are people 47 times worse than me who actively hurt people on a fucking daily basis to get ahead. But somehow I'm the greediest person on the internet. Get fucked, you disingenuous fucking loser who has no idea how to actually make a documentary. What a fucking loser schlub to pull my name out of the hat and say I'm the greedy guy.
Oh, fuck. Not you.
Ghost of Derich tipped £1. Agreed the Girl Scout cookies are a rip-off without the girls. Ugh, hold on, someone's at my door.
Fucking get him. Creepy little bastard.
Documentary. What a fucking loser schlub to pull my name out of the hat and say I'm the greedy guy. You're nuts. Yeah.
By the way, August the Duck did not make a documentary about Phil. He made a slight, in a video, a 20-minute long video, describing an example of Phil being greedy multiple times. 3 separate videos, 3 different examples of Phil showing his excessive greed. But yeah, the August thing has set him off. Someone actually mentioned it earlier on. Someone mentioned it in a fucking tip to me earlier on. That they thought Phil had stopped begging, you know, yesterday because of the August video. Because it went viral, and Phil's like, it didn't go viral. It only has 330,000 views. No, going viral is 10 million views. 300, fuck off, Phil. You fucking wish you had 330,000. Phil, you wish you had a fucking 10 for those fucking views. Hell, you'd actually fucking accept fucking like, 100 for those fucking views.
The third path is different. The third path means I need your support every day. And it means that every day I'm going to ask for it. And it means every day I'm going to hopefully get it. And So
yeah, yesterday, yeah, Mr. said it earlier on, you know, I actually fucking had some like false hope that Phil might actually fucking be changing for the better. You know what I mean? Yesterday with no begging, it was like, has Phil turned the corner? Has he fucking seen the light? Has he finally realised that what he was doing was fucking wrong and horrible and just fucking, predatory or whatever? No, now he's doubling down on being a fucking greedy, toxic piece of fucking shit.
I'll be disappointed if I don't. Okay? But
wait, what?
The third path means I need your support every day. And it means that every day I'm going to ask for it. And it means every day I'm going to hopefully get it. And I will be disappointed if I don't. Okay? But it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. Because it's not get paid to kiss butt. And
I recognise that name. When you and Phil stream out on giving them 10 buckaroos. Yeah. I've seen your name out on.
What's up?
I just seen the name stand. I thought, yeah, I recognise that guy. Yeah, you told Phil you hope he changed. He hadn't changed. In my opinion, you fucking wasted $10 at least on him, you know. But that's just my fucking take, because we've been telling people for years what Phil does with the fucking money. For years, like and Phil kept saying we were wrong. Phil kept saying we were lying. Phil kept saying we were fucking making things up. And lo and behold, it turns out we were fucking right all along. Yes, fucking blowing money and fucking ridiculous fucking things like WWE Champions and Total Wine and DoorDash and everything fucking else. You know what I mean? So yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. You think look, you don't have to be a detractor, you know, just because Phil has like, told you to fuck off, whatever. If you want to be a detractor, if you feel like fucking joining in the fucking insanity of like being a detractor, by all means go for it. You know, you do what you want. No, it's if people like Phil's content, unironically, enjoy it. Each to their own. You know, if you feel like detracting, fucking welcome to the club. Grab a fucking spoon, you know. Yeah, fucking King B. Cruel, remember him? But there we fucking go, yeah. I mean, by all means, though, you know what I mean? Well, just, yeah. Thank you to Sonny for the super chat, by the way. It says, August the Duck made an observation. He is not allowed to make an observation? Clearly not. Observations are not allowed if it's against Phil, you know? And so since saying a general like Phil when he's being positive, but he's being too negative, like Phil is, from my observations, Phil is very rarely fucking positive. Like he's so quick to go negative. You know, look at some of the rants he had earlier on when he was talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, what did Phil do when he fucking tried to summarize Five Nights at fucking Freddy's? He immediately went to the fucking negative and saying, I don't understand why this game's got so popular. He blamed fucking internet creators and not shit for trying to hit the game away. He could have fucking been, said a very positive thing about how well the game's done. A small indie game made by one person, done so well and got so much fucking popularity and attention, and it's even going to spawn its own fucking movie. It's a good, positive story. But Phil spun it into a negative immediately. And says, oh, why are these fuckers like, there's no point in fucking going crazy for this game, not shit, and the game only blew up because of, people making it go viral, not shit. And it's like, he cannot help himself. You know, it's just, whatever. Anyway, as I said, Phil will always be Phil. There's no changing him, He is at his core naturally negative. I could rant and rant to him, but fuck it, let's just fucking let him keep going.
Get paid to basically hurt people. Instead, it's get paid to be me and ask for the payment because it's willing. Because I'm giving.
I'll say it one more fucking time. Are you earning the money if you need to fucking ask for it? If people fucking want to give you fucking money, they will give you the fucking money if they feel like they want to give you fucking money. If you're only asking for it, it's not earned.
giving you the content for free, and then hopefully you guys will help to keep it coming by supporting me moving forward. It's definitely a different model. And at least people, oh, these fucking, you're an e-beggar, listen, you tell me, what's the better path? The sellout, the bully, or the person who says, let's get positive and please send me some support so we can do some fun stuff together?
Sell out. I mean, but without a shadow of fucking doubt, to sell out. Look, all of us have content creators we fucking like, don't we? You know, big names, you know what I mean? Like, you know, people who are fucking got millions of views and all shit. We all have somebody we fucking like watching, okay? I think we all understand that they've got to fucking provide for themselves and their fucking family, so they fucking have to fucking do ad reads sometimes. It is what it fucking is, you know? If it means they can keep making the content we fucking enjoy, that is something I'm willing to fucking tolerate. Let them fucking secure the fucking bag, let them be able to fucking provide to their fucking family by doing some sort of fucking sponsorship, you know, like, whether it's, you know, Dollar Shave Club or whatever, they're fucking promoting a game or whatever. You know, let them fucking be a shill then. As long as it fucking doesn't fucking affect the good content they are creating for the audience. The path on the left is the best path to take in my opinion. Phil calls it fucking selling out. This bitch was fucking shilling Loot Crate for so many fucking years. This guy fucking shelled beanbags and the fucking, you know, custom controllers back in his fucking Connecticut condo back in 2010. You know? Because he was given it for fucking free, so he fucking shelled that shit. It's like, what the fuck, man? So yeah, Phil, don't be a burden on your audience. Go down the path on the left-hand side. No one's telling you to fucking stop being honest or whatever. But, for God's sake, man. That is such an easy question to answer. Crying Bear's like, I wonder how you'd feel if everyone begged him for money. I mean, fucking try it. Yeah, feel free, Sin, to go back and Phil's stream and ask him for money. See how that fucking works out for you. Ask him if we can get our $10 back. We'll see what he fucking says. Like, yeah, he'll probably ban you. You're not giving me money anymore, banned. You have served your fucking use. You are no longer useful and fit for purpose of Phil Burnell streams.
It's worse. Nothing's perfect. I'll be honest, I don't think any three of those choices is perfect. I don't. And to be honest with all of you, okay, I don't think that it's my right to sit here and say that any of those paths...
Sin, I wouldn't go that far. Like, the fact of the matter is, you obviously... You gave him contributions in good faith, didn't you? And Phil did seemingly address them in a reasonable manner. Maybe the final one. Maybe a final super chat he gave him, with the way he answered it, potentially he'd have room for to complain about. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go too far with that, you know what I mean? Because as far as I can tell, you said you liked him and his content when he stuck to being positive, you know what I mean? So, I would advise not going crazy with it, you know. But obviously, you do what you want to do, you know. So I can't tell you what to fucking do, you know what I mean? But if you think Phil has, if you feel like you should get that money back from him, by all means, challenge it. You can go YouTube right now and go to YouTube support and tell them that you gave a contribution earlier on and you didn't mean to. And YouTube will probably give you your money back. And that means Phil won't get it. But you can do that if you want.
Oh my god, what's up?
And I say that because somebody actually got to me members before. Like, last week somebody gave me, I got a 50 member bomb by mistake last week, and I was like, holy shit, we need to fucking fix this. He got into YouTube support that fucking night. He told him it was a mistake. Please reverse it. It got reversed. It's all good. I didn't get anything of it. They got their money back straight away. It was all good. So, Sin, if you really want to try and get your money back, you can just, for your $10 super chat you gave Phil earlier on, just go YouTube support. YouTube support will help you out for sure. So that's what I would recommend. It's quick and simple and painless, and YouTube should be able to fucking, give you your money back for that one, super chat you gave me earlier on, if you feel like you deserve it. Thank you to Ira for a super chat. It says he doesn't even think about denying sponsorships for products you don't agree with. Most creators will at least try the things they sponsor. Yeah, exactly. It's just, Phil, this is another thing as well. This is one more thing as well. Phil claims he doesn't watch this other content that other content creators make, and yet he seems to fucking be very aware of what the content is like. So there seems to be a double standard there, doesn't there? He claims he doesn't know what I'm fucking doing and making, but he claims to know what the content is.
Those are absolutely incorrect. I may morally disagree with some of those.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, no.
Deranged Detractor tipped £1. Phil definitely needs to be more positive and have more positive thoughts like me. The thought of saving oxygen and putting him out in front of a firing squad, allegedly of course in Red Dead Redemption 2, Mr. YouTube people.
Yeah, I just need to fucking recreate the end of Red Dead Redemption when you fucking walk out that barn. It's John Marston, you know, Phil Burnell playing the role of John Marston. But of all those fucking, you know, Pinkertons.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to that Indian boy Peen for the super chat, who says, this is 2% of my monthly budget, hope this counts. In case people are curious, this is 35 pence. I will absolutely count it. I am very grateful for your contribution. Thank you very much. Hey, I'm not going to fucking do what a Phil Burnell does and complain. I'm not going to add it. I'm not even going to add it to the board. I'm not even going to address it. No, I'm happy to get anything. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So there we go. Thank you very much, that Indian boy Peen, for 2% of your monthly budget. It is 2% more than I deserve. Anyway, let's have Phil keep on fucking cooking with his fucking deranged fucking opium. Oh, people want me to screenshot this. With this? This face is a bit blurry though. If I screenshot this, it's blurry. Was it this face? Because that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah. I could screenshot it, but I feel like I don't think it would turn it well because he's moving at the time, you know. So fine, I'll screenshot it. The things I do. Hold on. Oh, Christ alive. The one blessing we have of the stream starting earlier, you know, like Phil's stream starting earlier, is that I have more time to get lost, if that makes sense. Like, it's not 10 PM right now like it usually would be, it's only 9 PM for me. I still need to fucking, you know, get somewhere at this point. Hold on. Copy image, throw us in the member Discord. Oh my god. So I'm in the member Discord and Taco Silla has shared Phil going full sellout shill mode. Look at it slowly load, look at it slowly load, look at all those sponsors. Look at all them goddamn sponsorships. This is Phil Burnell in full on shill mode. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, bloody hell, man, what the fuck. It's impressive. And yeah, Jerusalem sums up. Imagine telling your audience you'd rather beg for hundreds of thousands than get money from a multi-million-dollar organisation. This is what I'm saying. It would ease the burden of your audience.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Phil could technically do both. Where he's like, I'm getting a, you know, guys, if you want to support me, please, you know, support if you can. A lot of big content creators still do that. They will stream, they'll get good support, but they'll also shill products because that is their main source of income because YouTube ad revenue has, you know, tanked. But yeah, but he won't do it though, you know. He'd rather fucking be a financial burden on his audience than swallow his pride and fucking shill a product. Well, thank you very much to Warren for the chat who says, scared to leave your house because you have done so many people dirty. It's Jesus, man. Let's get back to this fucking bizarre copium. Let's see what worse. How much worse can it get? Apparently, it gets worse.
Oh, and to be honest with all of you, okay, I don't think that it's my right to sit here and say that any of those paths are absolutely incorrect. I may morally disagree with some of those paths. All right, I might, but that doesn't mean that they're wrong. That doesn't mean that they're right. It just means that they're.
Oops. I did though.
Ramon Sanchez fan club tipped £1. Don't forget to say hi to Ramon Sanchez. He is great.
I saw him earlier on. He said hello, and I said hello back on microphone. Ramon Sanchez, sure you remember that. I said hello to you when you first came in. I was like, hey, Ramon Sanchez. Yeah, I said hi to him hours ago, for fuck's sake. But thank you very much for the tip. Thank you very much for the contribution. And of course, that goes towards the bingo prize fund. Remember, all tips go towards the bingo prize fund, which is why I keep going back and forth. Every time we get a tip, that's why I go back to the screen so I can add it on to the bingo prize. And we're just now sitting at over 100 and it's 181 buckaroos. So anyway, let's get back to Phil and his bizarre fucking copium.
All right, I might, but that doesn't mean that they're wrong. That doesn't mean that they're right. It just means that they're different. Okay? I think too many people on this planet think that the world is black and white. So either that was the right path or it was the wrong path. That's not true. Everyone can live to coexist and do their own thing. and not have to fuck with others and not have to destroy the things of others. You know what I'm saying? I've learned this a lot over the last 10 years, that it's more about live and let live. I mean, I had a lot of issues with Keemstar and the kind of content that he puts out. I did. I really, like, strongly disagreed with it and thought that it was wrong. And I sat here and I crapped on him because I was jealous of his success, and I didn't like that he was getting over with the kind of bullying, lolcow kind of content that he was making. Okay? And then we sat down and we had a conversation together, very man-to-man, very respectfully. And now I think my eyes have been opened and I realized...
No, Keemstar fucking bent the fucking knee to fucking cater to you because Kino Casino could fucking do what he couldn't. Keemstar wanted to fucking get you a part of his fucking show desperately because you were a fucking missing key ingredient for him to fucking have that show fucking be even fucking more popular and successful, whatever, you know what I mean? And he couldn't do it because of his natural fucking annoyance with you because of your past animosity. But Kino Casino did something that Keemstar couldn't, so he bent the knee for you, hoping to fucking persuade you and convince you to fucking give Lolcow Live a potential chance a couple of times or something. But the fact of the matter is, even Phil's dumbass dent heads fell through Keem's fucking disguise and fucking pretense of fucking pretending to, oh yeah, guys, we're cool now, me and Keemstar are cool, we've buried the fucking hatchet. Aye, because Keem wants something from you, and even Phil fucking saw through that. So all fucking Keem's niceness towards Phil on that fucking one-to-one interview they had in the fucking podcast before or whatever, literally just a fucking pretense for Keem because he fucking wants Phil on his fucking show. Bit in the fucking knee, tried to fucking appease to Phil, didn't really fucking work because even Phil says like, yeah, nice try, Keem.
I really don't think it's my right to criticize that content if everyone who's involved in it is willingly involved in it. It's different if someone's forced into it, coerced into it. There's a difference. But everyone who's on those shows is willingly on them. They're actively engaged in it. They're making bank doing it. And it's their right to. It's not my place to sit here and crap on that way. You know? On the flip side of that, the sellout stuff, I know I rag on those people all the time. I know I do. 100%. I don't like sellouts. I don't like you turn on someone's stream and you've got referral code here, ad over here, click here to buy merch, click here to do this. Where's the content? You're literally a living billboard at that point. And a lot of people have done that. Okay? They've become...
Ah, fuck. Not this fuck again.
Ghost of Derridge tipped £1. Is it possible that I can join Sanchez fan club? Pretty please, I bought extra socks and extra binoculars specifically for when school lets out.
Get the fuck out of here!
Fucking keep him locked up this time, for fuck's sake. Derek keeps getting out of fucking jail. FBI can't do fucking shit. No wonder fucking Trump doesn't trust them.
Content. You're literally a living billboard at that point, and a lot of people have done that. Okay? They've become sponsor-centric streamers. I don't like that. At the same time, is it really my place to be crapping on that? Maybe I should have been a lot more respectful when it came to, what was it, Woody's Gamertag and that show that they run, which I don't remember what it's called anymore. Isn't it? Oh, Painkiller or whatever it is, where I shat all over them and I said, man, that's fucked up. Look, their show's terrible. I mean, yeah, that was kind of me making fun of them, lampooning them, but at the same time, if they're making a living doing it, and they're not hurting anyone by doing it, then I don't know why I'm shitting on them except, of course, jealousy. Because I'm jealous that they're successful, while here I am over here, the whipping boy of the internet, and I'm, you know, scraping to get by and shit like that, right? So again, it's just...
So how is shilling a product like, you know, Dollar Shave Club or whatever, how is that hurting anyone?
Jealous, it's the same thing. Same thing that I had with Keemstar, right? So there's really nothing wrong with any of the paths, all right? But I want you to understand why I've tried to do things different, why I feel like my path can work, but it requires people to actually have some independent thought, to not listen to fucking morons who are constantly just crapping on stuff, using it for personal gain. Phil's the worst guy on the internet. Dude, there is no one who can legitimately look at me and my content and say that I'm the worst guy on the internet, period. It's just not possible.
I mean, I've not seen everything on the internet, but you're one of the worst I've seen so far. I'd put you up there with 2 girls, 1 cup.
So anyone who has is a disingenuous liar who has no content and relies on trying to make fun of memes on the internet to make content. I want you to think about that. I sit here and I grind every day to put out content for you, whether it's gaming news, a podcast, just hanging out and having a conversation, playing a game, doing other things outside the box, whatever it is, it's definitely content, all right? I don't just make my content talking about other people's content. I make original content. That's way harder. Because if you don't make your original content, you just suck on everyone else. You're a fucking parasite. I don't need anyone else to exist. I exist in the center of this weird universe, and this parasite vortex exists around me.
We're back to Phil believing he's the fucking center of the entire fucking universe. And the world, not just the world, but the universe revolves around him. I genuinely had hope from yesterday, and it's all gone. He's beyond redemption.
If I turn off my camera and never broadcast again, 1,000 people have nothing to do tomorrow. So every one of them can get fucked. None of what you say matters. None of your criticism is valid. You're a bunch of fucking loser lowlifes, and you don't mean anything to me. What does mean something to me are the people who are here day in, day out, hanging out with me on stream.
People like fucking Sin, who doesn't want to fucking hear you go off about fucking detractors and trolls and the internet hating you, and they want you to fucking... You have people who genuinely want you to focus on the positivity of things, but you're too wrapped up in the negatives, Phil. Because at your soul, at your fucking centre, you are a negative being. You're just a fucking toxic individual at your fucking core. And you can't help yourself but go back there every time. Oh, fuck me. Scopely.
Scopely tipped £5. We tried reaching out to Philip Paul Burnell about a WWE Champion sponsorship deal, but we received a response of, "Please stop bringing up my past, you filthy detractors. You're hurting me and my family." We never mentioned his family in our email to him.
That's pretty funny. Did you actually see the breaking news about Scopely? I'm surprised Phil hasn't mentioned it earlier on, but Scopely bought Pokemon Go. I seen it earlier on, and like, where was it? I don't know how far to go. I seen it somewhere earlier on my fucking Twitter feed. How far in there it is! Dick's there it is! Niantic has sold Pokemon Go, along with its entire games business, for $3.5 billion. It was acquired by Scopely, the makers of Monopoly Go, and various other games. So, there you go. Scopely may or may not have offered TBS a sponsorship deal at one point. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? One stream with that being said, a WWE Champion stream sponsored by... oh my god, incredible. Shit, this face, people want this face screenshotted. I understand. The microphone's a tiny bit in the way, but I'll see what I can do. I need to let the bad man cook go. I want to get to the end of his segment, and then we can just, like, you know, celebrate a full house victory. We won Bingo's won a long time ago. Like, he was in the middle of this rant. This bizarre copium rant he's going on. And it's like, we need to fucking see that. That's a good screenshot, actually. There we go, that worked it quite well. I'll throw that in the member Discord as well, and the members have that now. So if you're a member or a channel member, if you became a member, if you become a member, if you become a member, if you link your YouTube to your Discord, you should be able to access my member Discord. But you need to fucking actually have your Discord recognise your YouTube account, so you need to link it that way. So yeah. And so you should be able to see it then. So anyway, let's crack on with this. You know, Phil hopefully is almost done with his, you know, reasons for coping and reasons for begging.
Supporting me in moral ways and financial ways to allow me to do what I love. Those are the people who are going to support me. Or they're the reason that I'm still here. After 17 years and so many other people who become irrelevant, or they quit and they ran away and tapped out, I'm still fucking here. There's a reason for that. And yes, it's a lot of my determination, but at the same time, it's a lot of you. And
it's also a lot of you not wanting to fucking actually fucking accept reality and get a real fucking job and fucking provide for yourself and your fucking family. Like, when times are tough, who went out and got a fucking job? Liana. That's fucking who. When the ad revenue wasn't enough, Liana fucking rolled up her fucking sleeves, fair play to her, and fucking went out and actually got a real fucking job to help fucking support and provide for the fucking house. She didn't fucking want to do that. She was happy just fucking being a fucking, you know, stay at home fucking, she was happy to ride that fucking gravy train. Young fucking bitch on your fucking arm, not shit, you know what I mean? It's just fucking riding the gravy train of a successful YouTuber. And lo and behold, when times got tough, Liana went and fucking got a real job. Why does Cat work? Phil. I assume it's to fucking help pay fucking things as well. Like, so why can't you work? There's nothing stopping Phil Burnell from getting a real fucking job, try and get some steady, secure income, and stream games for fun for a few hours a night for his audience. I would argue less Phil Burnell would technically get more support. If he's on the internet fucking less than usual, people might fucking think, oh shit, I've got to catch him now before he's gone. So I think he would get more support of it technically.
Your determination and you're putting up with the bullshit and sticking with it and supporting me through the people all these times with everything. It's amazing. All right, it is. So thank you for that. But this is the path that I have. The sellout, the drama king of hate return, or my path, which I've been doing, but understanding that we're just not going to put up with this bullshit from these fucking losers anymore. And yes, I am going to make money. I am going to ask for contributions, and you're going to like it. Because I'm successful and you're not. Because success doesn't mean you steal success from someone else. It means you make it for yourself, which is what I have always done and you could never do because you don't have talent. Get it? Anyone who relies on me to make their content has no talent. Sorry, it's just true.
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I've never claimed to be talented. I'm just fucking playing bingo for fuck's sake, you know?
Yeah, if anyone wants to argue with that, why don't you make some content for your own and show me how fucking successful it does? Like some of these no-loads who actually did try. Oh, I'm gonna play games like Phil does. Oh, I'm gonna do a stream like he does. Oh, I'm gonna do this. And then you fail, you fail, you fail.
According to you, PewDiePie fucking watched your content first. Look at well he did. PewDiePie apparently was fucking partially inspired by your content. Going by your own fucking narrative. And he done quite well for himself.
You fail. Why doesn't July the Cuck make a fucking piece of content for himself that's not making fun or deriding or trying to bring down someone else and see how it does?
Instead of August the Duck, July the Cuck. Oh wow, it doesn't. Phil, you can't even name him. You're too fucking scared to even fucking say his fucking name. Wow, that's a really fucking bold move there, Phil. You're really fucking tough by avoiding saying his own fucking name. Say it. Say the fucking name.
Cuck, make a fucking piece of content.
I'll rewind it more, sorry.
Fail, you fail, you fail, you fail. Why doesn't July the Cuck make a fucking piece of content for himself that's not making fun or deriding or trying to bring down someone else and see how it does? Because it ain't.
Well, why do you tell Kino Casino the exact same fucking thing, Phil? Go on, Phil, be brave.
Gonna fucking work. Get it? The talent are the ones who have the parasites sucking on them at all times.
Are you referring to Kino Casino as parasites, Phil?
Anyway, at this point, I think it's time to do some shout-outs, and then it's time to actually get into some real content, because this has been a very dramatic, dramatic stream, that's for sure, all right? Let's go ahead and do some shout-outs, all right? And thank you, because so many people are giving me very positive messages right now in the chat and everything, and I appreciate that, and I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. You know, here I am, I'm going through shit, all right? I'm going through real shit in my life that is so separated from any of this fucking bullshit on you.
Phil, we've all got shit going in our fucking lives. We all have fucking things happening. Some have it fucking worse than others, of course, but we all have shit going on. You are not fucking special. You don't get fucking special treatment because we've got something happening in your fucking life. That's just fucking reality. That is just fucking life. We all have something to deal with.
Internet. And then I gotta go to the internet. I gotta hear about this motherfucker did this, and this little loser did this. Another one's sucking on you, Phil. Another one's sucking. I think it's time to start flicking the leeches off, one by one. All right? Grab them by their fucking balls and start crushing them for the fucking life losers that they really are, because they don't deserve any popularity just because they bring up my fucking name.
Well, Phil, we all know how much you fucking desire to grab balls, you fucking closeted prick.
It's time to start getting real with these fucking losers, because they don't deserve a lick of time. All right? Okay, let's do some shout-outs.
Well, for people who have seen the future, is that the end of it? Is that the end of it? Or does it fucking get good again or whatever? Like, I don't know. Because I'm happy, we can skip ahead a bit if we want to, but I mean, like, I don't know. Prophet said he fucking saw it live, whatever. I don't know if Prophet's still around. But does it get good again, or what happens? Or do we just tap out there? I'm okay to tap out there if we need, but I don't want to miss any good parts. If there's any good parts that, you know, are coming up or whatever, I'd be quite happy to, you know, see for myself what's happening there. We need some future seers, though.
At least I'm not lying. I'm not cheating.
Oh my god, actually, hold on, I skipped ahead just a little bit. And, like, this is this bizarre copian segment. Holy crap.
Ugly. It's gonna be bad. People are gonna get hurt. And in the entire time, 17 years that I've made content, all right, I feel like I haven't done that. And I'm happy for that. That's why I'm able to, like, sleep at night.
Fuck off. I'm sure the orthopedic pill fucking helps as well. No, I'm speeding this up. I'm gonna let the bad man cook, and I'm gonna, 1.7, 2 times. 2 times speed. At time go.
Because I feel like I'm not hurting anyone with the content that I'm putting out there. Do you understand? Now, I don't want to hurt anyone. I would much rather be my own guy. And yeah, if that means having to ask for contributions on a stream of people who are willingly giving them because they like the content, then so be it. At least I'm not lying. I'm not cheating. I'm not hurting. I'm not shilling. Instead, it's honest content. Foggy Bottom with $2 super chat. King of Hate, they drew first blood, do it. Well, they all drew first blood. They did. They absolutely did. The whole fucking internet took their shot. And they're still taking their shot. You would think they would have fucking learned by now, but I guess not. I guess some people still need to be taught a fucking lesson. It's like they just don't fucking learn. That I don't die. That when you take a shot at me, it comes back at you. It's happened again and again and again, and these morons keep doing it. They're just not smart. I spilled some seltzer on my keyboard. Darn it. I gotta dry this. I definitely gotta dry this first.
Dumbass. Oh, is that what you were talking about? I think Sonny said like something about, keyboard. You still have the keyboard killing. Did Phil kill his keyboard? Is that what you meant by keyboard killing?
Hold on. Try and get it before it goes between the keys.
Wait, he actually killed his keyboard.
I'll make sure it doesn't go between the keys. Expensive equipment. Gotta take care of it.
Oh, hold on. Phil's a... Benjamin, I'm behind this. This is an hour behind.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, how long was this going for?
Alright, I think we're alright. Hope I didn't destroy my keyboard. So I think we're supposed to do that. What was that?
It was like another 30 minutes of this, apparently.
No, we're good. Okay. Okay, crisis averted. I spilled some seltzer on my keyboard. I had to clean it. No, before we continue, because I do have a lot more, shout-outs to do, but I'm just going to say this because a lot of you don't know this, all right? I'm going to say it publicly now while I got attention on it.
Here we go.
Okay, back in the fall, when I was getting this big boost of popularity because I had been involved with Kino Casino and been on their show and done this interview with Keemstar and all of this, okay? I made myself available, okay, to many people who would be considered some people who had called me out over the years, and their shtick was always, well, Phil always hides, Phil doesn't want to talk, Phil runs, so, we're going to crap on him, and then that's that. Well, I made myself available. I reached out to quite a few people behind the scenes, all right, who all had been crapping on me and said, hey, I'm ready to do a collab. Hey, I'm ready if you want to do an interview, whether it means that we together up here on the casino. Remember I did it with Josh Moon, the owner of Kiwi Farms? So after that happened, there was several different people who I said, we got to do this.
I remember that stream. That's a stream where you banned Derek and they fucking turned into some sort of fucking intervention between fucking Kino Casino and Null into you banning Derek because he's a creepy little bastard. Derek, don't you fucking dare. You fucking stay in jail.
People have been so fucking talkative all this time about me. Now it's time for them to actually step up to the plate and say something to me in person or, in one of these, in a public forum, rather than it just be you screaming at me. Let me scream back, or at least give me an opportunity to talk back and answer and counter for myself, right? They all ran like pussies. Every fucking one. Every fucking one ran away. You know about some of them, like Review Tech, who was going to be on my show, and then he pussied the fuck out. But for every one Review Tech, there was like 10 more of people who I reached out and said, let's do it. Since you had a big fucking mouth all this time, where are you now? Let's go. Now that people actually want to hear my responses and are actually giving me a chance to defend myself and are listening, let's go. Run away. Why? Because all these people who crapped on me for the last decade only did it because they wanted a one-sided, easy win argument. They thought no one cared about DSP, no one would listen to his responses, no one would give two shits about him. So therefore, take the shot, make the quick money, laugh about it, and then move on and bring them up again whenever you want another quick win, and that's it. But the moment that it all changed, they ran for the fucking hills and they shoved their heads into the fucking sand like an ostrich. And they have not been heard from since. Crickets. And my camera just turned off again. Crickets.
Dumbass.
Unbelievable. I have to get my camera working again. But yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true. But that's what it is. For so long, I've been the whipping boy. Anyway, let me get the camera working again. That's the second time I malfunctioned during the show, if you can believe it.
No, yeah, this is almost all, guys. I'm going to tap out very soon.
Could be the computer needs a restart. I don't know. It could be that, though. So let me see if I can get it working again.
We're almost done with this, guys. We're almost done with this.
How long will it work? It worked almost the whole show and then it turned off, right? All right, well, I got it working temporarily. Let's see if it keeps working or not. Anyway, all right, continuing on. We got a lot of shout-outs to do. All right, we've got, let's see here. The Red King did a $5 super chat. He says, announcing this doesn't seem authentic. I worry if you go the drama route, you'll eventually have to embrace lol cow status. What would matter? You understand that it doesn't matter what I do. They say that anyway, right? No matter what I say and do, they always say, hey, you're a lol cow, whether you like it or not. So I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Right? Like if I
mean, you're a lol cow, Phil. One of the fucking biggest ones.
Have control over it, then why not make bank on it? I mean, literally, isn't that exactly what they did with lolcow live? They took a bunch of guys who were considered lolcows, giant lolcows on the internet, right? And they said, you know what, if you're gonna already do this to us and embarrass us and make us look stupid, then we might as well just do our own content out of it and make bank on it. And now they do. People literally throw them endless amounts of money every stream, and more power to them and good for them. If that's the route they want to go, if that's the hand they've been dealt and they want to take advantage of it and they want to milk these idiots who throw them money to embarrass themselves, then they should be able to do it and be prosperous and have a good life. I am not jealous in any way. In fact, I congratulate them on that. Adam Theory with another $2 super chat. No matter what the king decides, I'm here for. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Adam. What is it? You're gonna ride with me no matter what I decide to do? Well, there you go. I don't, who knows what the future holds? I don't know. I don't. I legit don't know. But, man.
Well, instead of ride or die, it's tip or die.
It's been a wild ride so far, and it continues. Gabriel the Blessed, $5 super chat. While seeking revenge, dig 2 graves, one for yourself. You're right. That's what I've seen. At least when it comes to this internet blood sport bullshit, okay? No one really wins. Yeah, there's temporary boosts in viewership, there's temporary boosts in support, but at the end of the day, everyone's a loser. Everyone loses it, when this happens. Princess Luna with a $10 super chat. Thank you. You are unapologetically yourself, and there will always be an audience for that, no matter what.
No, I think we're fucking done. I think we're fucking done. I've seen this super chat out on from Princess Luna or whatever, just fucking saying, Phil, you're the best. You're yourself, and that's what matters most. Here's my $10.
A path or paths you decide to take. Thank you, Princess Luna. I appreciate that. And that, in reality, I truly believe that. And the reason I truly believe that is pretty simple. I have been on YouTube. I've been on Kick. I've been on Blip TV. I've been on Twitch. I've been on demand. I've been live. I've been in person at events. I've done all of this, right? And I still am successful. It doesn't matter where I go, what I do, everyone follows.
Yeah, but at the cost of your fucking viewers who have to fucking suffer you every day asking them and grilling them for fucking money. And when the fucking money's not forthcoming, you fucking berate them for it. You make them feel bad for it because you didn't get the fucking money you think you deserve. And you think this is an acceptable way to conduct yourself and behave and treat your audience. It's incredible. Like, if I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I'm done with the bad man. No, I'm done. Otters. Blessed otters. Oh, you cute little bastards. We need you now more than ever. Ah, Jesus, man, guys. I think I'm tapping out from this. It's over. Thank you very much for joining me for some bingo antics today. I don't know what I was expecting today, but I don't know why I ever had hopes of Phil Burnell potentially changing. Yesterday was a bizarre false dawn, you know? I was like, wow, Phil didn't beg whatsoever. What's going on behind the scenes? Was he warned by YouTube? Did get to him? Did Kino fucking get in his ears and whisper something or whatever? You know what I mean? Why? What's going on? Is it health reasons? Is cat gone or whatever? Is somebody, is his parents okay? It turns out that he had a very ill-timed, poorly prepared experiment, which Phil only ran for... He ran this experiment of no begging one day after he was previously given $1,800 the previous 2 days. And because the money was not as forthcoming, he thinks that is conclusive, irrefutable evidence that he has to beg. It's just, how about this, Phil? How about the next time you have a marathon, don't mention support unless you're given money? That'll be a good indicator as to whether you can get support you think you deserve or not. Wouldn't it? He won't do that though because he's a fucking bitch. Let's be fucking real here. Like, no matter what the fucking results of yesterday fucking happened, he would not change who he fucking is. He can't change who he is. He has not changed all his fucking time who he is, so why the fuck's he going to start now? It just... Fuck me, man. What the fuck? I don't know. Guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much for joining me for some bingo antics today. And yeah, isn't it nice to know that the begging never ends? At least the beg counter's fucking safe. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. So thank you very much, as I said, for joining me. Not shit, and yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some more bingo. Actually, before we even leave, before we even finish, I'm kind of curious. Let's go to live DSP, okay? Let's see how well he's done. Let's see how well he's done.
We only got 2.5. We didn't get the 3. Here
we go. Here we go.
But we did level up, dude. We're so close to level 12.
So all that got 150 buckaroos, and I assume most of that was on the fucking podcast. I assume most of that was on the fucking podcast. And that's including Sin's $10 as well. Like, I said, I don't know. Like, Sin might feel like I mean, as I said, if Sin wants to get his $10 back, I would say contact YouTube support and say, look, you gave Super Chat earlier on to this streamer, it was a mistake, you want your money back, and YouTube support should be fine with it. And they should be, you know, and Phil won't get that money, you'll get your money back. Usually that's what should happen anyway. And obviously, that's about anything. You know, anyone can fucking do that. Even if it happens here, if people fucking give a Super Chat and they fucking give like more than they should have done, they can, you know, you can contact your support and say, yeah, I didn't mean that. You know what I mean? So, and they'll sort it out for you, so there you go. But anyway, Phil's got $150. His experiment failed or worked, I don't know, who fucking knows. But yeah, I'm done with the bad man. I'm fucking done with him, guys. Thank you, as I said, for joining me. I'm going to end how I always end. By playing... Actually, hold on. I was told to check this card. Hold on. I was told to check. Ah, for God's sake. Sonny made this. CBS this fall. I have one more bag. Get better. Oh, fuck me, man. What the fuck? Oh, fucking hell. I am done with the bad man. I'm done with this very bad man. I'm going to end how it all ends by playing Notorious PIG contributions made by the... Oh, did I miss something at the top? Oh yeah, I thought it was at 9 PM. I just spent time with his way. Fuck me, man. Oh, fuck me. Oh, this has been fucking exhausting. I feel disappointed just because I actually fucking had, for a second I actually believed that film might have been fucking changing for the better. There was a slight glimmer of hope there. How foolish was I? But anyway, I'm going to end how it all ends by putting Notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So yeah, guys, join me tomorrow for some more bingo antics if you want to. Until then, and hope you all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.